via Coca-Cola. By Tico People's Gas, delivering natural gas that helps you save energy and earn cash back. Learn more at peoplesgas.com. By Barano Heating and Air Conditioning. Schedule an appointment today at baranoac.com. And by the Florida Department of Transportation, reminding you fans don't let fans drive drunk, drive sober, or get pulled over. Now, let's go courtside. With the call of the game, here's the voice of the Seminoles, Jeff Culhane.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Absolutely beautiful rendition of our Star Spangled Banner right there. Goosebump stuff from this group. They were absolutely fantastic. Welcome back in. Florida State basketball presented by Florida Farm Bureau Insurance, a proud partner of FSU Athletics. Let's get to our starting lineups here this afternoon. First for the Wolfpack of NC State. They come in at 11-5, 2-1 in the ACC. Darian Williams, a 6'6 senior out of Sacramento, California. Paul McNeil Jr., 6'5 sophomore out of Rockingham, North Carolina. Alan Breed, a 6'3 redshirt senior out of Powder Springs, Georgia. Quinier Copeland, the 6'6 senior out of Philadelphia. And Van Allen Lubin, he is a journeyman in college basketball, folks. 6'9 senior out of Orlando Christian. It's his fourth college basketball season and his fourth school. Notre Dame, Vanderbilt, North Carolina a season ago, and now NC State. It's the third time he's faced Florida State in his collegiate career in his third different uniform. The game Tuesday he played at Boston College was his fifth game versus the Eagles in his fourth different uniform. That is an example of this era of college athletics, sports fans. The Wolfpack are head coached by Will Wade, 11-5 in year number one. Stops at McNeese, LSU, VCU, and Chattanooga. In fact, he was an assistant coach at VCU in 2011 when they broke our hearts and beat us in the Sweet 16. Luke Laux was a player on that team, a part of that Florida State squad. Will Wade, an assistant under Shaka Smart on that VCU team that made their way to the Final Four. The Florida State Seminoles, we asked our fans to wear gold tonight. The Noles are wearing gold today. Let's swing things over. Woody Hayes, the starting lineups for Luke Laux' Noles.
Let's meet your Seminole starters. At guard, a 6'3 sophomore from Bowie, Maryland, number 1, Martin Somerville. At guard, a 6'4 senior from Columbia, South Carolina, number 6, Robert McCray V. At forward, a 6'10 senior from Atlanta, Georgia, number 7, Chauncey Wiggins. At guard, a 6'7 senior out of Neptune Beach, Florida, number 10, LaJay Jones. And finally, at forward, a 6'9 senior out of PC Beach, Florida, number 25, Alex Steen. Give it up, your head coach, Luke Laux. Associate head coach, Jim Moran. General manager, assistant coach, Michael Fly. Assistant coaches are Gerald Gillian, Chris Kent, Derwin Kitchen.
All right, before we swing things over to Adrian Crawford, let us pause 10 seconds for station identification. You're listening to Seminole Basketball from Legends Global. Jeff Culhane, Adrian Crawford, Jack Kavovich, Chris Culp courtside, Blake Lundy, Warren Dunleavy back in the studio. AC, let's get it done today. We need a dub, baby. Scott and Wallace, keys to success. How do we do it this afternoon?
First thing is that we got to make them shoot over contest today, and shooting 39%, leading the ACC. This is a great three-point shooting team. We have been playing a lot in what we call heavy shifts, covering up on drives, but we got to be able to get to, especially McNeil. We got to be there on the catch. Second thing is this. It's a work boots, tube socks type of game right now. But we can't get into the lunchtime activities where, guys start to fight and stuff like that, right?
Can't have
it's going to be a tough game. You got to be okay that with Copeland. He's going to chirp. Last and final thing is this. We got to make shots. That is what this team was built on, was making shots, so we got to go out there, we got to make shots.
Got to share the dessert at lunchtime.
That's it, yeah.
Got to share it.
Absolutely.
Our Scott and Wallace keys to success. Scott and Wallace, the official injury lawyers of Florida State Athletics. Scott and Wallace with offices in Tallahassee. Our Emerge tip-off, Emerge, the official electrification and renewable energy partner of Florida State Athletics. Alex Steen and Alan Lubin will jump center circle. Ball in the air, tap control by NC State. Our officials, Lee Cassell, Trey Styons, and Christopher Merlot. Here we go. Man-to-man defensively. NC State 11-5, 2-1 in the ACC. Copeland, a great passer and distributor. Over to McNeil, a right wing three, and a three to start it from the best three-point shooting team in the league.
Yeah, again, great little action. That was a great little first action they just ran that time.
McNeil, his 48th three of the year, able to knock it down. He can shoot it. McCray has it, running the set, whips it over to Jones, right wing, back to McCray, guarded by Williams. Handoff now to Wiggins, who's been on a heater over the last 4 games. 8 to shoot. Wiggins over to McCray. We have not been inside the three-point line yet this possession. 4, 3, Rob on the drive all the way to the rack. And shot blocked by Vanilla Lubin. Contact, no call. Williams the other way, the ACC preseason player of the year. Backing in on Somerville, kicks back out. McNeil the up fake. He'll drive the left baseline floater on the way. Good.
Yep.
And Paul McNeil off to a great start. He's got 5 points off the bat.
And again, great job that time. I mean, they came down, they got right into their sets, and we ran him off. We ran McNeil off the line. That was a tough shot. You'd rather do that than give him an open three.
McCray now to Wiggins, top of the key. Off a screen, back over to McCray. McCray dribbling, flips over to Somerville. Somerville has it. NC State really forcing us out beyond the three-point line. 6 to shoot, and Steen threw it away. Turnover McNeil. McNeil across the timeline. Now McNeil over now to Williams, guarded by McCray. Backing him in with the right hand. Now he'll drive into the painted area. Backing in, back out McNeil. Heat check three, way off, no good. And the rebound to Jones. Middle of the floor, Leger now has his pass knocked away by Copeland, a steal. Another turnover. Williams right into the chest of Jones, back to Copeland. Copeland under the hoop, in trouble. Kicks back out to Williams, over to Breed. Breed on the attack, floater on the way, 12-footer, good. It's a 7-0 start for the Wolfpack.
Yeah, and when it's all said and done, here's what it comes down to is this. It's the fact that LeJay Jones is coming up the floor. You can't just be that sloppy with the basketball.
Somerville with Breed all over him. Howdy to the great three-point shooter. Now to McCray. McCray the cross. McCray on the attack. McCray got bumped into by Breed. A call, a foul on the call, and a whistle. First foul of the game. And Adrian, you can tell NC State's ready to play defensively. Very physical on the drive right now.
Yeah, and that's what they're going to do tonight, though. The entire time. Again, they're going to sit there. They're going to talk. They're going to go. And you got to be ready to play tonight.
7-0. Wolfpack off to a great start. The Noles. This is where early in the game, one of those moments, Adrian, where leaders got to step up.
Absolutely.
Baseline out of bounds, right of the hoop, into Somerville, right corner, fires a three, short, off the top of the backboard, and a rebound to NC State and McNeil. Down the floor, Copeland kicks in the corner, Breed, a great look at a three, that's way off, no good. An offensive rebound, Williams in the paint, kicks out McNeil. Extra pass, Copeland left wing three, that's no good. Offensive rebound tapped out to McNeil. McNeil, that will dribble out. Around the perimeter, they swing the basketball. Pass, whip pass, it's knocked away, but able to run it down as Williams. In the corner, McNeil, a long three. That's no good. Copeland taps it out. We're getting pat on the glass right now. Williams a three. That's no good. Somerville finally a rebound.
Man, that is, you're talking about we got.
Lob inside Wiggins on the break. Chauncey along the baseline. Picks it up. He double dribbled. Maybe no call. And had it knocked away along the baseline, out of bounds. It's our ball. Man, we got to get it going here a little bit and match their intensity.
They do. And that's the thing. On this end of the floor, they're going to go. They're going to try to beat you up. We've got to be ready. So, again, their intensity right now, as you said, Jeff, is way just higher than what ours is right now.
McCray looking to inbound. Fires out near the timeline to Steen. 7-0 early. NC State just over 3 minutes into the game. Here's McCray trying to go to work. Kicks in the corner. Wiggins corner three. Air ball too strong. Rebound Van Allen Lubin. To Copeland. Flips it across the court. Williams in the corner. McNeil. Hill attack. McNeil backing in. Now back out to Williams. Lubin, the big man. Lubin with it. Will drive on Wiggins. Backing his way in with the left hand. Spinning to the right. Tough all-the-way shot is good. And it's 9-0 NC State.
Yeah, they've come out ready to play today. Their intensity has been high.
Somebody needs to calm this down for the Garnet and Gold. Jones, right wing. He'll drive all the way in. Tough shot. Missed it, no. Got to the floor, no call. Out of bounds off of Florida State. A lot of contact. They're letting them play down here for sure.
Yeah, that's what you wanted right there. You want to give him a chance right there. Go at the basket. I like what he did that time. When Jay Jones goes, attacks the rim, and I like what he did right there.
Kobe McGee enters, 6'5" senior, Allentown, PA. Thomas Basong, the 6'8" freshman out of Paris, France. 9-0 NC State, nearing 4 minutes into our ball game. Copeland brings it across. Now top of the key, Lubin. Guarded by Wiggins. Face guarding Breed. Bounces over to Williams. Guarded by Basong. Williams backing in. Basong using his length. Nice job there by Tomas. Now it's to McNeil. A step back three on the way. Shorted it, no good. McNeil rebound. Down the floor comes McCray. McCray on the attack all the way to the rack. Nice pass, Basong bumped into and fouled by Darian Williams. And so we'll see if they give us, I don't think it's going to be on the shot because we were passing it, and we have a timeout on the floor. Well, wake-up call. 15:42 to play early on. 9-0 NC State. You're listening to the Seminole Sports Network, presented by Wolfson Children's Hospital and the FSU Game Day app.
Hey, fellow Floridians, we're the Wobbles.
We're retirees with 5 grandkids.
And huge fans of natural gas. When the kiddos visit from Ohio, we go through towels like pool water. That's why we love our natural gas dryer. It dries in a jiff.
So we use less energy and save money, too.
Yep.
Now earn up to a $300 cashback rebate when you install a new energy-efficient natural gas dryer. To learn more, go to peoplesgas.com/rebates.
Game day is full of big calls, but none bigger than choosing to drive sober. If you've been drinking, don't get behind the wheel. Call a ride, call a friend, or call it a night. In Florida, nearly 1 in 5 crashes with an impaired driver results in a fatality. Drunk driving is a personal foul with lifelong consequences. Make the right call. Drive sober, arrive alive. Go Knowles. A message brought to you by the Florida Department of Highway Safety and Motor Vehicles.
At ViStar Credit Union, we go the extra mile to bring Florida State fans better banking. Open a ViStar Plus checking account and unlock up to $570 in annual savings. Enjoy perks like getting paid up to 2 days early with direct deposit, identity and phone protection, and so much more. All for just $5.99 a month. To learn more, visit one of ViStar's local branches or visit ViStarCU.org. ViStar Credit Union, proud partner of Florida State Athletics. Go Noles!
RJ Young is no longer just your office copier supplier. We are now helping you create the modern office. Our cutting-edge solutions cover security systems, business phones, and manage IT and AV technology for your organization. We've teamed up with world-class partners to save you more through bundling services, and our U.S.-based specialists are your personal coaches, making sure you always have the highest degree of personalization. Schedule your free consultation now at rjyoung.com/FSU.
This is Florida State basketball on the Seminole Sports Network, presented by Wolfson Children's Hospital.
And comebacks begin here at Wolfson Children's Hospital. Always here. Wolfson Children's, proud to be the official children's hospital of Florida State Athletics. And did you know that FSU Athletics is self-supported, is not funded by tax dollars? We rely on fans to join Seminole Boosters. So your teams have the best chance to succeed on and off the court. Membership starts at $5 per month and comes with great benefits. Go online to SeminoleBoosters.com to learn more. Well, what do you think that first time out huddle was like, Adrian Crawford? It's been a tough start early for the Garnet and Gold.
I think Coach Goff probably came in there and probably just told them, all right, hey, listen, this happened, got hit, now we go. What you try to do as a coach, you try to get your guys to win just 4-minute segments, right? You got your each media timeout. You're trying to win those 4-minute segments. So if I was Coach Lyle, come in and say, hey, let's win this next 4 minutes. And that's kind of how you have to go about it again. Overall, this team has done it. You know, again, NC State's come in. They made some open shots. We just got to kind of go get ourselves going.
McCray will inbound baseline right of the hoop. Lobs over the top to Wiggins. Knocked away by Copeland out of bounds. Along that NC State bench. Will Wade in year number 1, 43 years old, a Clemson graduate. And 7 NCAA tournament appearances, 5 straight where he's been the head coach at a respective program. Masson whips it near the timeline to McCray. 9-0 early. Wolfpack in the red uniforms today. NC State across the chest in white with white numerals. Lee Cassell doesn't like nothing. He's got that frown face. Something wrong with the clock.
Yeah.
And our officials today, Lee Cassell, 17th ranked official according to KenPom. This is the 50th game he's worked this season. It's the 5th time we've seen him in a Florida State game. He worked Thursday night, Bowie's Creek, North Carolina, Campbell and Hampton. How about that?
Wow.
Trey Styons, his second time here at the Tucker Center, had us for Cal State Bakersfield November 25th. Christopher Merlot has not worked a game since last Sunday in Spokane with Gonzaga, Loyola, Marymount. So he's fresh.
Yeah. What was he doing? Everybody else out here working. My man.
Money must be good, apparently.
Last name's Merlot, so, hey.
He's drinking the good
stuff.
stuff.
He's drinking the good stuff.
It's his first game this season with either FSU or NC State. Watch, he's a Sauvignon Blanc guy with the name Merlot. That'd be appropriate. No idea what we had there. It must have been a clock issue. We got to figure it out. Yep. 15:36 to play, 18 to shoot. McGee will inbound right in front of the NC State bench, far sideline. Noles were in the old golds today. Seminoles across the chest in garnet. Garnet numerals, garnet and white stripes down the side. Driving McCray, kicking. Wiggins, 3 on the way. That's no good. And the rebound out of bounds off of Basong. Tough break there. He and Williams battling for it. Need someone to make a play, AC.
They do. And I think what you just saw Coach Lau to that time, we're going to look to put McNeil in a pick-and-roll situation. I think if you have Rob McCray and McNeil, I think he can get to the basket against them.
Copeland across the timeline. Facing up with Basong. Now Williams top of the key, wearing the red headband. Williams looking left, over to Copeland. Copeland far side, guarded by McCray. Probing inside Williams. Williams dribbling along the baseline. Fall away jumper. That's
rebound.
No good. Lubin puts it up and in. A putback offensive rebound. The 4th offensive rebound already. A blocking foul on Copeland far sideline. McCray racing across. So a block on Copeland. His first. Well, what's bugging you the most right now about what we're doing or not doing on the glass down here?
I think the thing is that ball goes up. NC State's there's a couple different things. One, they're not a great defensive rebounding basketball team.
And they're not a big team either.
No. So we've got to be able to turn, get to the glass. The other thing is this right now. Right now, Rob McCray has got to figure out, like in moments like this, when the team starts with it, he's got to go get a bucket.
Yep. Terrence Arsenault checks in for the Wolfpack, 6'6" redshirt junior out of Beaumont, Texas. It's 11-0, 14:45 to play. McCray driving on Lubin, kicking out McGee, a long 3, ring it up. There we go. Breaks to Stein right there. Kobe McGee's been on a heater. All threes brought to you by Scott and Wallace, the official injury lawyers of Florida State Athletics. Scott and Wallace with offices in Tallahassee. Copeland spinning all the way to the rack, under control, no good. McCray the rebound. Back the other way, over to Jones, in the corner, McGee, a catch and release, 3, in and out, no good. And the rebound to Matt Abel, who just checked in.
Yeah.
That one was halfway down, got spit out like a bad piece of broccoli.
Yeah, great job that time, though.
Here is McNeil, over to Lubin. Swings over the up fake Arsenault. He had a big game, his best game in a Wolfpack uniform Tuesday at Boston College with 12 points. Top of the key, Copeland, 10 to shoot. Copeland crossing, got his pocket picked by Basong. The pick of the pocket by Basong. Basong now racing back. Slows it up to Jones. Jones the up fake. Swings over down to McGee, a jab step back to Jones. Let's move it. Jones will drive, bumped into by, a foul on Matt Abel reaching in. The freshman out of Baltimore, his first, team number 4. Now we're starting to move it and get it, the juices are flowing now.
Yeah, listen, this is what we have to do. When Jay Jones did something that we haven't seen in a minute, they had Lubin, he saw it, clear the floor, drive it. Whenever there is, whenever we see, whether it's Lubin, we see McNeil. If we get a situation where if it's Rob McCray, if it's Rob McCray or Jay Jones, you got to go attack those guys, because what's going to do is going to shrink the floor and get open shots for our guys.
Alex Steen in, Wiggins sits down, McCray into McGee, catch and release, 3 by Kobe, shorted it. Rebound to Abel. McGee 50% last week, shooting it nearly 15 points a game. against Carolina and Duke. Arsenault, far side to Lubin, top of the key. Lubin dribbling right wing, handoff now to Copeland. McGee right there. Copeland picks it up, swings back over. Here's McNeil. McNeil hounded by McCray, 10 to shoot. Left wing now, Arsenault. He'll attack, bounces over Copeland, kicks in the corner, Abel long, 2, in and out, no good. And Jones the rebound. Good defense that time. Lachey racing the other way, middle of the floor, back to McGee, the up fake. McGee will drive all the way in, head fake spins, blocked from behind by McNeil, no call. Down the floor, here comes Copeland. Copeland bumped into by Basong, swings in the corner, now McNeil thought he traveled, no call, and a bump along the baseline called on Lachey Jones. And so Jones is called for the bump. That's his first and our first team foul. Somerville back in. Jones gets a breather. Breed is in. Copeland sits down for Will Wade. A scoring drought near of over 2 minutes for NC State. Breed will inbound along the baseline. Breed directing traffic out right wing. Able the up fake. One dribble. Pull up 15-footer. No good. Rebound Somerville fighting Lubin. Nice hustle by Somerville. Gets on the floor of the rebound. Now McCray across the timeline. Cross-court pass, Martin right wing, 3, no good. Rebound McNeil.
Again, good look. We're getting stops now defensively. That's all you got to do is you got to keep getting stops on the defensive end of the floor.
Arsenault, handoff Abel, back out McNeil. McNeil bounces Lubin, kicking out. The up fake by Arsenault. Inside Lubin, top shot, no good. But a reach foul called on Robert McCray, the 5th inside.
Yeah. What I like that we're doing, though, is we talked about it before the game. We got to get him on. We got to be out there on the catch. We got him on the catch. We're making him put that. You watch Matt Abel shot a deep 2. He shot 2 deep 2s. You'll take that all day long. Those are not great shots. And so I like what our team is doing right here with how we're getting out there. We just got to give ourselves a chance to making some shots.
And Alan Lubin at the line, 6'9" senior out of Orlando Christian, 69% free throw shooter, 12.3 points, 6.8 rebounds per game. For the senior, first one, good. Wiggins back in. Cam Miles in for the first time. McCray and Basong get a breather. Miles, a 6'2" freshman out of Chicago. And Moussa Sanye, the 6'10" freshman from Bacau, the Gambia, going to check in if Lubin makes this one. Second one. Got them both. So, Lubin knocks them both down. 13-3 NC State, 12:28 left in our first half. By the way, if Sanye's 6'10", I'm 6'5". Just saying that right now. He's 6'10". Miles across the timeline, middle of the floor, wearing the white headband. 13-3 NC State. Miles whips over to McGee. McGee back to Somerville. Probing, looking. Somerville bounces to the left wing now. Steen has it top of the key. Backing his way in. Handoff Miles. 8 to shoot. Miles with it. 7, 6. Got to go to work. Miles trying to drive on Sanye. Crossover 2-1. A little bump and a floater. No. McNeil the rebound. Good effort. 4th rebound by McNeil. Sanye beats everybody back down the floor and lays it in transition. And a timeout called by Luke Laux, and he's not happy with his big guy Alex Steen, who got beat back down the floor.
Yeah. Got to hustle, got to get back. And again, right now, it's not, I mean, I'm watching NC State play. It's like, besides that first, I mean, you look at it, besides that first 4-minute stretch, NC State has scored 6 points. And so I think that this group right here, what we've got to be able to do right now is they're doing a great job jumping out hard, they're switching, and I think we've got to just be able to spread the floor. They're going to have to simplify the game a little bit, get right to those ball screens, and again, Rob McCray, Jay Jones guys, they're going to have to put it on the deck, get there, spray kick, make shots.
Time out of the floor, 11:52 left first half, 15-3 NC State. We are back after this timeout.
The warm Florida summer is officially over and the chilly air is here to stay. It's time to cozy up by the fire with family and friends. Just make sure that pesky pests like roaches, ants, and rodents aren't trying to join in on the winter fun. This is the time of the year when pests and wildlife intruders start seeking food and shelter inside your home or business as the temperature drops. Luckily, you can trust the pest control experts at Arrow Exterminators, proud partner of the Florida State Seminoles, to keep your home or business pest-free inside and out. Schedule a free pest inspection today. Call 888-GO-ARROW or visit arrowexterminators.com.
For decades, FSU basketball fans have counted on the Noles to work hard and carry on a proud tradition. Coach Luke Louts, thank you for carrying that legacy forward. With 3 generations in the air conditioning business, Barano Heating and Air Conditioning has brought the same dedication to every home we service. Whether on the court or in your home, being part of a proud tradition means something. No matter the season, we'll always be there for you. Schedule your appointment at baranoac.com or call 850-580-4029. Florida license number CAC 1816186.
Behind the scenes of Seminole Athletics, there is a community of supporters who pledge their personal resources to provide all teams with the greatest opportunity for success. That community is Seminole Boosters. Seminole Boosters is the largest source of funding for Florida State athletics and serves as the difference maker for our athletic program. You can join the team behind the team for only $5 per month. Learn more or join today at SeminoleBoosters.com. That's SeminoleBoosters.com.
Here's the deal. We gotta set ourselves up. See, retirement is the long game. We gotta make moves and make them early. Set up goals. Don't worry about a setback. Just save up and stack up to reach them. Let's put ourselves in the right position. Pre-game to greater things.
Start building your retirement plan at thisispretirement.org. Brought to you by AARP and the Ad Council.
And for kids, for families, for where we live, Wolfson Children's Hospital is always here. Wolfson Children's, official children's hospital of Florida State Athletics. And for over 20 years, Oxford Advisory Group has specialized in strategic planning to assist clients in navigating their retirement years. Their tax-efficient asset planning keeps you in the game for years to come. Oxford Advisory Group, a proud partner of Florida State Athletics. Find out more at oxfordadvisorygroup.com. 11:52 remains in our first half, Adrian. 15-3. NC State with a lead. Shah Muhammad now is checked in for the first time. The 6'11 junior out of Queens, New York. And I'm not sure if Alir Malouk is available today or not. He was in his sweats in warm-up, so we'll keep an eye on that. But Muhammad in here early.
Yeah, I think Coach Lobster just wanted, again, he's looking for anything, any type of momentum. Shai Muhammad went to
out of the timeout. Miles in a double team, had his pass knocked away by Arsenault. Out to Abel, left wing, the up fake. Now to Arsenault. That's going to drive you crazy out of a timeout. A turnover. Williams a three.
Rebound.
Too strong, no good. Rebound tapped out to McGee.
Good job.
McGee down the floor to Miles. Far sideline. Back to McGee. McGee will launch a three on the way. Got it! Kobe McGee has been our only offense today. Thank goodness for him.
Yep. And right now, listen, what they're trying to do is a great job by Kobe McGee getting there. And now what you're going to see a lot, they're going to try to run some stuff for Williams. Williams, again, big body. Going to try to back you down, Barkley you. Got to be able to get to your spots.
Now Williams, top of the key, yet to score. Their leading scorer at 14.3 points per game. 8 to shoot. Sanye, the 22-year-old freshman. Now hands up over to Breed in the paint. Top floor. Get that out of here. Muhammad right to Abel and drills the three. He blocked it, and it went right out to Abel for a step in motion rhythm three.
Yeah.
That kind of start. Miles, a tough floater off the window along the baseline. No good, but he's fouled by Breed, and he bumps into my guy Lucas Gonzalez, our cameraman down there. Hope everybody's okay. And he'll shoot two. Man, Adrian, that's the type of start it's been. Muhammad makes a big-time block. Just absolutely volleyball spikes it out to the three-point line. Right into that. You couldn't set him up any better to shoot.
No, you're good. Good. It's kind of like that play. Who did we play this year in football where it was the punt?
Oh, you brought it up.
Yeah, I did.
Of course, it's NC State.
Yeah, here it is. My bad.
Free
My
throw,
bad,
good
man.
by
My
Miles.
bad,
You just gave me PTSD, Adrian. Oh, man, I tried to forget that one. 18-7, NC State.
But see, I think that's what, you look at playing Shai Muhammad, that's one thing he can give you. He's not not overly skilled, but he is a high major athlete, and he can protect the rim. And so listen, if he can do that, he's going to play. He's going to play because he can do something that no one else can do on our team right now.
18-8, down the floor, Arsenault in the corner, back out to Breed. Now Breed in the corner. Williams wide open three, drilled it. How did he get so open on that one?
Yeah, Shai Muhammad, he's got to be able to get out there and guard it.
That's a guy you can't let go. 32nd three of the year, coming off a 22.9 and 4 threes at BC, 21-8. as we approach 10 minutes left in our first half. Here's the attack by Miles in the paint, picks it up, back out now to Somerville. Somerville will drive. Somerville now over to Miles, 9 to shoot. Miles with it, guarded out by Sagne, crossing, tough jumper on the way. That's no good.
Yeah.
And the rebound to Williams. Williams eyes up, long pass down the floor, bad pass out of bounds. Looking for Sagne, too strong, a turnover. Will Wade wanted to hold.
That was a bad pass.
Holding on to Sagne, but that thing was airmailed.
Yeah. You know, if it was a little bit close, they may would have gave it to him, but.
That was like the Hail Mary throw in the Ole Miss Miami game on Thursday night. Not going to get PI in that one, boys. McCray across the timeline, back in, 21 to 8. 9:40 left first half. Rob yet to score. McCray, top of the key, crossing, driving, kicking. Somerville, he'll drive the baseline. Inside Muhammad, knocked away. Another turnover run down by Arsenault. Turnover number 4. Arsenault to Williams, over to Abel. A right wing triple, drilled it. And they are doing everything right now. They lead by 16. Wiggins down the floor, corner 3. He misses it. And the rebound is off of McGee, knocked away by Breed. And man, we just can't catch a break.
Yeah, you got to be a little bit more, we're a little bit slow behind what we're doing. We got to go, we got to be physical, we got to know where we're at.
Jones and Basong back in. McGee and Muhammad sit down. 9:12 left first half. NC State has led the entire way up 24 to 8. We are only 2 of 14 from the field and 2 of 10 from downtown. Williams across the timeline, over to Copeland. Copeland has it, top of the key, Sagne. Sagne swings over Arsenault. One dribble, thought about the jumper, good close out by Somerville. Back to Copeland, behind the back, driving, kicking, 3 on the way. Another one by Arsenault.
Yeah, they're going.
These guys are on a heater right now. It is a 9-0 run. They made their last 4. Somerville on the attack, left block area, kicks out. Basson the up fake, rips through and drives, bumped into by Sagne and a foul. That's Sagne's first.
Yeah, that's one thing about Tomas Basong is he's going to put that ball on the floor, and he's going to draw some fouls. You know, again, sometimes he gets in there, he's a little out of control, but he's going to draw fouls. Here's what's got to happen right now is that it starts on, we've got to take better shots on this end. When we're not taking better shots on this end, they're getting out in transition, and they're driving us, kicking, and now they're getting back to making shots.
Basong, first one. Good.
And the other thing is this, man, you know, one thing about Shai Muhammad is this. Shai Muhammad he came in, made a good block, but then there's 3 possessions on the floor. He doesn't know he's guarding.
Yeah.
And so that's the thing where if you get your opportunity, you got to know what you're doing.
Basong, second one. No good. Rebound, Arsenault. NC State has made 4 straight triples. 27 to 9, they lead. 8:30 to play. In the corner, now back out Copeland. Sagne, top of the key. Sagne dribbling left wing, now reverses. Bounces over to Abel, got free from Jones. He made a 3. They've made 5 straight threes. My goodness. What a tough start here. Basong along the baseline, kicks out to Jones. Jones shaking and baking, spinning to the left hand, shot on the way. No, it didn't go in. It's out of bounds. Oh, it's off of Wiggins. Wiggins wants us to check it. What could it hurt right now?
Oh, right.
I mean, goodness, yeah, Luke Laux is checking with his video guys, and they say no. Ryan Schneider, Michael Rubenstein say nope, that's off of Wiggins. I tell you what, 30 to 9, NC State. 8 minutes left first half. Williams will rise for a triple. That's good! You gotta be kidding me!
Yeah,
6 straight threes, unbelievable!
Yeah, wow. They are on a burner.
Speechless.
Yeah, they're on a burner.
I haven't seen this in quite some time. Yep. And NC State Wolfpack are feeling good at a timeout on the floor. 7:55 remains first half. 33 to 9. NC State. We are back after this timeout.
What's Here is a place that generations have trusted to help their kids grow up healthy and strong. What's Here are caregivers with knowledge and expertise rivaling any children's hospital in the world. What's Here is a level 1 pediatric trauma center for critical, life-saving care. What's Here is Wolfson Children's Hospital with the technology, research, and dedication to save and change countless young lives. Wolfson Children's, always here. Visit wolfsonchildrens.com.
Are you ready for the ultimate game day experience? Look no further than Sunstop Stores. Sunstop dishes out the perfect game day assist with the best fresh-made Southern food from our Eats Deli. While you're here, grab snacks, beer, or fuel to keep you going. It's a slam dunk every time at Sunstop. Join our rewards program to rack up points with every purchase and use the points to save money on fuel. Add our Sunny Saver payment card and save even more on every fuel purchase. Sunstop Convenience Stores. We're from here. Go Noles!
Hey, college football fans, I know you'd do anything for a win on game day and an ice-cold Bud Light. Because whether you're tailgating in the parking lot or parked on the couch, sitting on your lucky stool at the bar, or standing in the fan section all game long, the clean, crisp taste of Bud Light turns a win into a win-win. And there's nothing easier to enjoy than that. Bud Light. Easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
A golf instructor who knows technique can improve an aspiring pro's swing. But one who really cares can help transform a career.
There he is, your new champion.
When you team up with someone who knows a lot and cares even more, you're unstoppable. At Truist, we believe the same is true for banking. Truist, leaders in banking, unwavering in care. Truist Bank, member FDIC, leading based on top 10 U.S. commercial bank.
You are listening to Florida State Basketball on the Seminole Sports Network. Presented by Wolfson Children's Hospital.
Hey, it's game day, and Geico is bringing the heat. From big plays to big savings, Geico helps you get more. More coverage, more support, and more reasons to cheer as loud as you can at Geico. Hey, we had a fun one this past Wednesday night, our first edition of Inside Seminole Basketball live from Glory Days Grill in Tallahassee with the head coach Luke Laux. Chauncey Wiggins stopped by. GM Michael Fly was on the show. Adrian Crawford may make an appearance at some point in time at Glory Days. Join us this upcoming Wednesday on the 14th, 7 to 8 p.m. If you can't make it, watch it on Florida State men's basketball streaming platforms, the Seminoles Unconquered app. Listen on the Seminole Sports Network and on the FSU Game Day app. 7 to 8 p.m. every Wednesday night, live from Glory Days in Tallahassee. Inside Seminole Basketball with Luke Laux. All right. NC State was ready to play today. How can we flip the script, Adrian, here in this last 8 minutes? What do you want to see?
We have got to put ourselves in situations where Rob McCray gets the basketball. He's got to get downhill. Right now they're playing guys like, right now when he's there, we got to be able to take care of the basketball. Now they come out a little 1-3-1
triple team,
right
they won 3-1 along the baseline. Here's Basong in traffic, puts it up and in. They went 1-3-1. Nice job by McCray finding Basong.
One thing man, I'm telling you right now, Tomas Basong needs to play. I think Coach Laux is seeing that. He needs to be a main part of the rotation, because here's the thing. I think, one, he's the future. I think, two, he just plays so freaking hard.
Yeah.
And right now, in this game, you got to play dudes who are willing to be in a street fight. Nothing more, nothing less. Can't play.
Yep. 33-11, 7:30 to play in the first half. All NC State early, but looking to chip away at this lead. Here's Copeland. Kicks out. Steal by Basong. There he is on cue. Thomas all the way. Tough shot. Good. The Euro step by the freshman. Lays it in with the left hand.
Air France croissant.
Basong making it happen. Able with it. He'll flip it up. Oh, airmailed that pass out of bounds. Far sideline looking for Williams. A turnover. We speed him up a little bit, and NC State turns it over right there. So Thomas Basong, the freshman, giving us a little spark right now. So we approach 7 minutes to play, 33-13.
Right, we got Matt Abel right here. This switch, he's got to go.
Now McCray will drive and kick to McGee. The up fake. McGee will attack. Top floater on the way. Missed it. No good in traffic. Williams the rebound. Williams on the bounce near side right in front of us. Off a high ball screen, a flare over the top to Copeland. He launches a three. Good. They've made 7 threes in a row, Adrian. Unreal. And a technical foul on Copeland. He earned that one, yep. This guy talks a whole lot of smack. He's eyeing people, mean-mugging people, and Christopher Malone had enough of it.
Yeah, I tell you right now, then Will Wade.
Oh, he's getting after him. Yep. Those two go back to Lake Charles last year at McNeese, an NCAA tournament team. So those two have a tight relationship, but Will Wade just wore out Copeland. 2 free throws for McGee, makes the first one. funny how the players and assistants shield him on the bench now from Wade over there.
100% he does. I talked to a former Florida State player,
Jerry
Ding, before the game.
Yep.
And I was like, Jerry, what's the difference between Will and Leonard Hamilton? He's like, Coach Sam sometimes just lets some things go. He's like, Will does not let anything go.
Yeah.
Not a thing goes, without him just being an absolute, intense guy. But let me tell you this, Will Wade's a heck of a basketball coach.
Sure
he
is.
has won at almost every stop he's been at.
36-14, NC State. Here's Wiggins left wing. Need to get Chauncey going. Handoff now to Bassong. Bassong will attack. Bassong reached in, no call on Abel. That was a reach. Jones crossing, driving, 10 to shoot. Tough shot, stepping through, puts it up and in. Lachey coming through with a big-time bucket and one. That's another Mitchum and one. Mitchum strong with the paint.
Great that time. Listen, what I'm loving that Thomas Bassong is, when we talked about this earlier for Thomas, he's playing off 2 feet. Got in there, came to a powerful jump stop, got the ball out of his hands, went there. Listen, right now, I'm just telling you, I'm keeping Thomas Bassong like, I may get him out for a minute, right before that 4-minute timeout, get him out for maybe 30 seconds, then get him right back in him. He's got to, right now, he's got to play.
Lefty free throw, Jones, nothing but nylon, 36-17. 6:21 left until halftime. Full court pressure here by the Garnet and goal. Now we jump Williams, and there's a foul called on Bassong, and I think that's an official trying to get control of the game with some trash talk between the two.
Yeah, that time Thomas goes, put his hands down on him. And again, that's the one thing you'll learn that. Like, you can't just put those 2 hands right on somebody.
Tell you what, student section is filled in quite nicely after the tip. Nearly full to the basket to our left, and also pretty well impactful in the basket to our right. Like to see it. Abel with the stop of the key. Lubin, backdoor cut. Arsenault now kicks out Williams. Tough three coming. Missed it finally. They missed one. But Arsenault the offensive rebound. That is their 6th offensive rebound, and a foul in the painted area. A reach foul called. That's going to be on Jones, and that's 2 on Lachey. Team foul number 4. And Lachey stays in the game with 2 personals. Something that's not foreign from Luke Laus.
You got to be smart.
McNeil fires it in the backcourt, now to Williams. Under 6 to play first half. 36-17, NC State. Arsenault, handoff now to Abel. Talented freshman. Matt Abel, who was at Sagemont Prep in Weston, Florida last year. Back in Williams, flips it up and in over the top of McGee. Darian Williams now has 8 points.
You got to get to the front on him.
McCray racing the other way. Bassong the up fake, starts to drive. Back over to McCray. McCray probing in the paint. McCray kicks out McGee. Top of the key, 3 coming. Rolls off, no. Rebound, battle for, loose ball foul. Oh, they call it on the J. Oh, no. That's his 3rd personal foul, and that is a dagger. Early, tough foul dagger on Lachey Jones. Wow. His 3rd, team number 5. Somerville in. Lachey will have to sit the rest of the half. He was just starting to get it going. Full court pressure into McNeil. See if we run and jump anywhere. Bassong guarding Williams. Darian Williams, one of the most coveted transfer portal additions. Will Wade got him. Left wing, now inside Williams. Goes to the baseline and a double team. Kicks out Abel. Right wing 3, Abel. That's good.
That's a great pass.
They've made 9 of their last 10 threes. Amazing. Should say 8 of their last 9. My mistake. Stepping in, McCray bumped into by Abel. That's a foul. That's going to be his 3rd. That's a big foul on the freshman Abel. And so a foul on Abel. Into the line will go McCray. NC State is 9 of 18 from 3, 8 of their last 9, and shooting 54% from the field after they started ice cold from 3.
1 for 11.
Made their first 3, missed 8 straight, then made 7 in a row. Wow. Abel, the freshman, with 12 off the bench. Class 1A Player of the Year. And McCray missed the 1-and-1. Wow. Lubin the rebound. 41-17, NC State, 4:50 left, first half. Williams with Somerville on him, starting to drive, backing in, rises up, high arcer, in and out, no good. Rebound, battle for, they're going to call a foul on Thomas. Man, we're having a tough whistle now here late. As Bassong's called for a loose ball foul.
Well, you know how it goes. It was 8-4 It was 8-4. They got to even these things out a little bit.
And that's his second foul. Team foul number 6. Williams will inbound, baseline left of the hoop. Looking in the corner now. They double team McNeil back out to Breed. He'll attack, kicks out. Arsenault driving, pivoting, back out now. Right wing. Swings in the corner. Williams the up fake. Oh, a tough whistle and a quick shot by Williams, but it's on Bassong, who got off his feet, and now he has 3 personal fouls.
That's the thing. You can't. That's one thing I know that Coach Louds and staff's working on. When somebody like a Tomas, or when you're dealing with like a younger player, you got to be able to get him out. You know, a guy like a Tomas, he's going to get that 3rd foul because he's just not doesn't have wisdom yet to not know how to do that.
Steen in. Kyle Washington talking to him over there in the corner. He played for Mick Cronin at Cincinnati. Played well. Williams 1-1, got it. He's got 9. NC State up 42-17. Saunier in, Arsenault out for Will Wade. And they are down 2 players. Trey Holloman, Michigan State transfer, a co-captain last year for Tom Izzo on a team that went to the Elite 8. And Scotty Abube, 6'10" big man, is out today. Made them both. And Williams in double figures, he's got 10 points. Talented player, Darian Williams.
Yep.
Across the timeline, Somerville. McCray downhill, bumped into by McNeil. They're going to call a foul on the floor on Paul McNeil Jr. That'll be his first, team number 10, and McCray to the line to shoot 2. Well, it's just so stunning, Adrian, because Luke Laux, all indications have been, and we saw it last week against Carolina and Duke. We played super hard. We hit shots. We fought. And today, man, NC State punched us in the mouth from the get-go.
They did. And here's what happened. When we talk about these seniors playing, you start seeing that happen, you've got to stop the bleeding. You can't just kind of go with the flow. You got to, like, no. I got to step up here and get something done.
And McCray goes 1 for 2. That was his first point of the game, by the way. We need more out of McCray. We want a chance to win. In the lane, Lubin bumped into and fouled in the middle of the zone. NC State quickly back down the floor before we got set up with our zone defense. And then Alan Lubin will shoot 2. That's our 19th foul. Fouls on Wiggins, his first. So Lubin at the line to shoot 2. First one. It rattles around, hits every inch of the rim, and falls in. Been that kind of day. Miles in. McCray will get a breather. 4:14 left first half. 44-18 NC State. Today's game day sponsor of Florida State and NC State is Truist, leaders in banking and wavering in care. Truist Bank, member FDIC. Lubin makes them both. He's got 8 points and 3 rebounds. 45-18 Wolfpack. Somerville across the timeline. Over now to Miles between the keys. Miles, left wing Steen. McNeil all over him. Backdoor cut, nice pass, left-handed layup, good off the window by Miles. Great look by Steener.
Good job by Steener right there.
45-20. Next whistle or under 4, media timeout. We go 2-3 zone. Williams right wing. Down along the baseline, Saunier, tough shot, missed it, no. Lubin, offensive rebound, missed it, no. Taps right, no good. Run down by Wiggins. Chauncey eyes up, down the floor to Somerville. He'll drive the baseline in the corner. Oh, it's deflected by Breed off of McGee. Out of bounds and a turnover in front of the NC State bench, man.
Wow. Oh, man.
Turnover number 5 on Florida State. And we have a timeout on the floor. With 3:31 remaining, Wolfpack leading 45-20. We are back after this timeout.
Can't make it to the game? We've got you. American Social is the official watch party home for FSU football all season long. From kickoff to the final whistle, catch every play on all our screens with unbeatable vibes, crave-worthy food, and drink specials that will leave you wanting more. Whether you're repping in Boca, Fort Lauderdale, Miami, Tampa, or Orlando, this is where Noles go to game day. American Social, where Noles fans watch like champs. Check us out at AmericanSocialBar.com.
Headed to Tallahassee? Make your trip a slam dunk with a stay at Hyatt House Tallahassee Capital University or Hampton Inn and Suites Tallahassee Capital University. Both are just minutes from the Tucker Center and campus. At Hampton Inn and Suites, relax in modern guest rooms, fuel up with our hot breakfast, and count on friendly Hampton hospitality. At Hyatt House, stretch out in spacious suites with full kitchens, enjoy free breakfast, and unwind at the H-Bar. We've got the perfect spot for your stay on game day or family day. Book your Tallahassee stay today.
What a matchup we've got, folks. Just non-stop action. The energy is electric and the fans are all in. An intense game like this calls for a Coca-Cola. Ah, crisp and refreshing. That's a game changer. Yeah, that taste scores every time. And just like that, they're back at it. Passionate fans and an ice-cold Coca-Cola. Now that's a winning combo. No matter the team, no matter the sport, everyone knows fan work is thirsty work. Enjoy a Coca-Cola.
Behind the scenes of Seminole Athletics, there is a community of supporters who pledge their personal resources to provide all teams with the greatest opportunity for success. That community is Seminole Boosters. Seminole Boosters is the largest source of funding for Florida State Athletics and serves as the difference maker for our athletic program. You can join the team behind the team for only $5 per month. Learn more or join today at SeminoleBoosters.com. That's SeminoleBoosters.com.
You are listening to Florida State Basketball on the Seminole Sports Network and the FSU Game Day app.
Jack Savavit here for some out-of-town scores, starting with 10th-ranked undefeated Nebraska on the road. They trail by 9 at Indiana, 39-30 at the half. And in the ACC, 20th-ranked Louisville, they were up by 9 at home versus Duke last game, blew that lead and lost. Well, right now they trail at home to Boston College, 34-28. Fellas, one I'll keep an eye on for sure as I send it back to you.
Yeah, that one's even more stunning to me than this one.
Yeah.
Wow. Boston College up 6 at Louisville. Man, that is, Louisville sleepwalking early. You can tell in that one. As we are live in our Renewal by Anderson courtside seats, our energy-efficient Acclaim Impact windows and doors withstand Florida's harshest weather. Contact Renewal by Anderson today or visit bestwindowsflorida.com. Go Noles, license number CGC 1527613. Well, when you trail big, we got to win each 4-minute segment, right?
Yep. Yeah.
Well, 3:25, 2-3 zone. McNeil off a flare and buried the three. What a set out of the timeout by Will Wade staff. McNeil another triple, and NC State feeling it. 48-20 already. 10 threes made. McGee a corner three. Short. Lubin the rebound. And we're going to have a loose ball foul as Steen fighting. Love the effort by Steen. Oh, wait a minute. Who's the foul on? They're going to call it on Breed. Excuse me. Yep, it's on Breed. And so Steen will shoot two. So Steener at the line, 68% free throw shooter, second best offensive rebounder in the league at 3.6 a game. Front iron rolls in the free throw, good. Arsenault in, Breed out.
I mean, here's the thing. We're looking at this. Everybody's got to do their part. Alex Steen leading the ACC, I believe, in offensive rebounds.
Second in the league.
Second in the league now. And, you know, he's got no offensive rebound. We have 0 offensive rebounds right now. So, again, these are all, when you come in, it's about everyone doing their job. Your job to make shots, you make shots. Rebound, you guard, you guard. And right now, we haven't been able to do that.
He makes them both. Arsenault right wing along the baseline. Sagne back out Arsenault. 2:50 left first half. 48-22 NC State. McNeil a shoulder shaking a drive, kicking out. Extra pass. Arsenault three ball off the side of the backboard. Way up, no good. Somerville down the floor. McGee going all the way in. Top shot, partially blocked but fouled. Bumped into by Williams. And so Williams picks up his second. McGee to the line to shoot two. Will Wade giving it to Trace Dions. Will Wade got teed up Tuesday night in Chestnut Hill. So he's no stranger to confrontation. Wade has publicly said, hey, the stuff that gave me a 2-year show cause that I did, now it's legal. But I'm going to do it to the best of my abilities.
Hey, let me tell you this. Will Wade's never seen his life is gray.
Yeah.
Let's say it that way.
Yeah.
Everything's gray for Will Wade.
McCray in, Somerville out. McGee made the first free throw. He's our leading scorer with 8 points off the bench. Kobe McGee. Double-figure scoring 8 times this season. Second one, got it. 9 for McGee, leads the way, 48-24 NC State. 2:38 left here until halftime. 2-2-1 full court pressure by the Garnet and Gold. McNeil swings over now to Williams, far sideline. Back to McNeil on the iconic Seminole head logo at midcourt. Inside Williams, backing in McCray. Tough all-the-way jumper off the heel, no good. Wiggins, good rebound there by Chauncey. Outlet McCray, far sideline. Luke Locks wants us to push. McCray behind the back on the attack, dribbling in, spinning, top shot, good. Great move with the right hand by McCray.
This is my problem. You can do that all the time. It cannot be when we're down 20 that you decide to get so frustrated. Like all the time, you can get to the rim.
That's only his second shot attempt, Adrian.
Unbelievable.
Need to have more. Arsenault, they weave it around the perimeter. Williams, left wing, back to McNeil. McNeil inside, Lubin to the right hand, fouled by Steen. Yep, got him pinned on the side. And so Lubin picks up the personal on Steen, his first, team number 10. And Alan Lubin will shoot 2.
You got to get to the front right there.
Yep,
yeah.
You're right. Send the check in. 1:49 left until halftime, 48-26. And Alan Lubin, 4 of 4 at the line. Free throw good. Now 5 of 5. He has now 9 points and 4 rebounds. Van Alan Lubin, 5 of 5 at the line. 69% free throw shooter. Make it 6 of 6 for Van Alan Lubin. Double figures now with 10 points. 12th time this season in doubles. 1:45 left, 50-26 NC State. A team that scores 84.9 points per game, 6th best in the league. Nice pass inside by McCray to Wiggins, left block. Wiggins picks it up along the baseline. Nice pass underneath. Muhammad going to work with the left hand. Muhammad spins to the right. Tough shot, couldn't make it. And an over-the-back call on Wiggins. They're going to call battling Sanye, left block area.
I knew he was going to call that. Will Wade wore him out over there on that sideline. He got to give Will something.
So Wiggins call for the foul. That's going to be his second. Will walk the other way, and Musa Sanye, the 6'10", 22-year-old freshman,
that's crazy,
will shoot 2. This young man, by the way, declared twice for the NBA draft in 2023 and 2024, but withdrew his name both times. Free throw. Shorted it. Sanye played in the Liga ACB, the top professional league in Spain, and been playing there since 2021.
He's 22.
Yeah.
Wow.
Second one. Made it. Puts it in. 51-26 NC State. 1:25 left, first half. A half we will not want to remember. McCray attacks. Tough shot of the paint. Puts it up and in. Great take. And a strong move amongst the trees by Robert McCray, the 5th. He now has 5 points. 51-28. And McCray reached in, and that's just, again, that is awareness as a player. You're in the double bonus as a team, and you reach in near the timeline and get a ticky-tack. And put the player of the year in the league preseason at the line.
Yeah. Again.
Second foul on McCray. Just an awareness thing.
Yep.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, and free throw off the heel and in for Williams. He's got 11. Like, those are things as a player. And I'm not saying Rob doesn't know that. I think he's just trying to be aggressive and make a play. But, you know, when you're down this big, right?
Yeah, you can't. With a minute to go in the half, you can't do that, especially with a guy that good.
Yeah. And McCray picked up his second. Somerville in, Muhammad out. Williams makes them both. He's got 12 points. Double figure scoring now, 11th time this season. 1-3-1 here with Sanye along the baseline. Or excuse me, along the timeline, running the front. They double team McCray. Bounce pass over to Wiggins. Under a minute to play. Wiggins, pass backdoor. Miles lays it up and in. Great find. Nice job there by Wiggins finding him. That's our Tico People's Gas high-efficiency play of the game, delivering natural gas that helps you save energy and earn cash back. Learn more at peoplesgas.com. Final 35 seconds. Williams on the attack. Loses the dribble and the turnover with the left hand. McCray, good defense that time.
Yeah, but you saw Coach Loud screaming at him.
Yeah.
Like, Rob, don't foul.
Yep.
You know, I mean, you saw that. So, right here, I think we need to run this down. Run it all the way down. Don't make it. And I think you want to try to run it down to 11 seconds or 9 seconds on the shot clock. Then you go. What we're doing right here is just going. We're going to go probably a high ball screen. And either they'll set a ball screen with Chauncey Wiggins. It'll be a screen, or what we call a ghost screen, which is kind of like it's a fake screen. Chauncey will fade out. You got Rob going downhill, going right.
10 to play, 7 to shoot. We started the screen by Wiggins, now guarded by Lubin. McCray on the attack. McCray, tough shot, fouled on the way in. Got hammered by Lubin. Sonye could have been called for a 2, and Van Allen Lubin picks up his first. And Robert McCray, the 5th, will shoot 2 with 6 seconds left. Well, to your point, we know he can do it. We need him to do it from the very first time he touches the ball. McCray.
Yes.
He's got it in him. At the line, lefty, free throw, money. Here comes Muhammad in. Miles out. All right, Somerville is leaving the game. And Basong will come in for McCray because Rob has 2 fouls.
Yep.
If he makes this free throw. 53-31, NC State. Second one. Missed it, no good. Williams the rebound, final 5 seconds. Williams, middle of the floor over to Sonye. He'll launch a 3. Oh, he banked it in, my goodness gracious. That is how this half has gone.
Wow.
He banked it in. Musa Sonye had shot 2 threes all year, Adrian. Guess what? That was the first one he made. My Lord in heaven.
Wow.
A half that comes up all Wolfpack.
Yeah. Wow.
First 20 minutes in the books. NC State leading Florida State 56-31. Halftime shows up next. We are back after this timeout.
It's game on, Knowles fans, no matter where you might be. From the backyard to the beaches, the Ford F-150 with available Pro Power on board gives you the power of a mobile generator. So as long as you've got a TV and a signal, you don't have to miss another game. Just one more reason why Ford F-Series has been the best-selling truck in America 48 straight years and counting. Ford, proud partner of Florida State Athletics. See your local Ford dealer today.
Hey, college football fans, I know you do anything for a win on game day, and an ice-cold Bud Light. Because whether you're tailgating in the parking lot or parked on the couch, sitting on your lucky stool at the bar, or standing in the fan section all game long, the clean, crisp taste of Bud Light turns a win into a win-win. And there's nothing easier to enjoy than that. Bud Light. Easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Hey, fellow Floridians, it's Ben.
And Brianna Smith. We are foodies who love sharing recipes online.
And trying new cooking techniques on our new natural gas stove.
He loves his precise temperature control on the heat.
Yeah, I also love saving money and using less energy.
Oh, watch that flame.
So, who loves to be in control?
Now earn up to a $300 cashback rebate for installing a new energy-efficient natural gas range or stovetop. To learn more, go to peoplesgas.com/rebates.
Carver's is the place for all your high-volume commercial business needs. From tablecloths to corporate clothing, we specialize in bulk orders of 300 pieces or more. This is why the Knowles have partnered with Carver's Discount Cleaners. Our team of trained professionals will get the job done right. Contact us at midtowndrycleaning@gmail.com or stop in for a visit at our Midtown location, 1215 North Monroe Street. Carver's Cleaners, mean on stains, green on earth.
It's halftime, and this is the Seminole Halftime Show.
Halftime here inside the Tucker Center. NC State, what a half for the Wolfpack. They did everything right. They lead Florida State 56-31. Today's game day sponsor of Florida State and NC State is Truist, leaders in banking, unwavering in care. Truist Bank, member FDIC. Before we hear from our buddy Chris Mills, let us pause 10 seconds for station identification. You're listening to Seminole Basketball from Legends Global. Jeff Colhane back with you. Our renewal by Anderson courtside seats. Halftime at Truist is our game day sponsor today. And our guy, Chris Mills, market president at Truist, is with us here courtside. How are you, my friend? Man, it's great to see you. How are your holidays?
Oh, they were great. It's always good to be here, spend time with you, watch our Noles play hard. Holidays were great. A lot of quiet time, so that was fantastic.
Yep, Truist, the official retail bank of Florida State Athletics. We appreciate all the partnership, the love, the support that you guys provide. Florida State Athletics. You're a Florida State guy, I know. Just speak to everybody about what FSU means to you and how much you enjoy having this partnership with Florida State Athletics, Chris.
Yeah, absolutely. Through and through an FSU guy. I sit on the College of Business board here on the academic side.
Yeah.
And the partnership with Truist and FSU has gone back longer than 25 years now. So it's just been fantastic across the board.
How about that new building over there, the College of Business? You got to be proud and blown away.
Absolutely beautiful. $160 million investment by FSU to help our FSU students seek a better future on the business side. It's fantastic.
Yep. Well, let's talk about some of the things that you're proud of right now from a Truist perspective, some of the things that you want folks to know about what you guys do and how you do it. It starts with care. I know you guys support the community in so many ways as well.
Yeah, 100%. You know, just I'll give you one example. Here in Tallahassee, in this Tallahassee market, we meet with the care students at FSU. These are first-generation students that we help support. Our foundation has given them a grant. These are students that get help financially to recruit them to FSU, to retain them, and help them graduate. And every year, 50 Truist teammates fly into Tallahassee alone and give them financial literacy and take them through a budgeting simulation that helps these freshmen understand budgeting concepts as a part of a Community Reinvestment Act.
I love it. Yeah, that's important. Those are things, you know, that you love to see. It's a big item that you'd love to see more of, especially for young people. And the fact you guys are doing that, man, I think that means a lot. That's huge.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And small story on that. One of the students that we did this for last June, they talked about how much more respect they have for their parents and how they have to understand budgeting and how the real world works, and that's what it's all about.
Yeah, 100%. You guys give a fun seat upgrade opportunity out there for all FSU fans right now. Let everybody know how that works, how they can be a part of that, Chris.
Yeah, absolutely. So to every basketball game, we do this for football too, but FSU fans, they can apply to get a seat upgrade from Truist. We have one in kind of center court in Section 101, same thing in Section 103 here for basketball games. We do the same thing for football, but we invite all to apply for that and love to upgrade FSU fans in the community to give back.
That's fantastic. We got to get going here in the second half, don't we?
We do. Man. We do. I think maybe some better rebounding.
Yep.
Got to shoot better than 35% from the field and 19% from behind the arc.
Yes, we do.
That will help. Yeah.
Yes, we do. It's great to see you, my friend. We appreciate you so much. I know you know that, but, man, it's always great having you guys. And, man, Truist means a ton to us, to Florida State Athletics, and we can't thank you all enough for what you do for everybody.
Absolutely. Go Noles.
There you go. That's Chris Mills, market president. Truist is today's game day sponsor of Florida State and NC State. Coming up next, Jack Cavavant gives you a rundown of scores, stats, and more around college basketball. That's on the way. We are back after this timeout.
What a matchup we've got, folks. Just nonstop action. The energy is electric, and the fans are all in. An intense game like this calls for a Coca-Cola. Crisp and refreshing. That's a game changer. Yeah, that taste scores every time. And just like that, they're back at it. Passionate fans and an ice-cold Coca-Cola. Now that's a winning combo. No matter the team, no matter the sport, everyone knows fan work is thirsty work. Enjoy a Coca-Cola.
At TOC, our physicians are fellowship trained and board certified specialists. with the most advanced training in the region. Our mission is to provide the highest level of care for sports medicine, joint replacement, pain management, foot and ankle, hand and wrist, spine, trauma, pediatrics, and non-surgical medicine. Every specialty, every treatment option. TOC, only experts. Learn more at teamtoc.com.
Hey Noles fans, Robert Scott here, partner at Scott & Wallace, the official injury lawyers of the Florida State Seminoles. We love seeing our Noles play with heart. Fast breaks, slam dunks, and those deep threes that fire up the crowd. That same grit and drive is how Scott & Wallace fights for our clients, one case at a time. And when the Noles drain one from downtown, you score two. Each made three, one lucky fan wins an FSU t-shirt, courtesy of Scott & Wallace. We're here all season at the Tuck, focused, fired up, and ready to win. Let's go, Noles.
Seminole fans know that when their health is on the line, Tallahassee Memorial Healthcare is here with the most advanced medical care in the region. TMH is home to the top heart and vascular program, the highest level of care for premature babies, the area's most powerful cancer center, and the region's only Level 2 trauma center. TMH is setting new standards for medical excellence, driving research and innovation to bring the best care to our region. TMH is your lifelong partner in health.
For more college basketball today, here's Jack Kavovit.
Welcome back in. Halftime inside the Tucker Center, 56-31. NC State, they lead your Seminoles in a big way, courtesy of the three-point ball. For the Wolfpack, they made their first three-pointer of the game. After that, they missed 8 straight and then made 7 straight. And right now, they are 11 of 21 from downtown, shooting 52%. To put that into perspective, their first 2 ACC games this season, they only made 11 threes, across those 2 games. Then last game at Connie Forum versus Boston College, they made 13 for the game, shot 59%. They've come out red hot in this one. That's hard to compete with. Let's see if that changes in the second half. And Florida State's going to need some help from downtown as well. They're 2 of 12 in that area, 16% as a team. Both of those threes made by Kobe McGee earlier on in the game. He leads all scorers for the Noles with 9 points, 2 of 8 from the floor. Behind him, Cam Miles with 6 points and an assist. Robert McCray, the 5th. Haven't seen him get too involved into this one. We're going to need him big time in the second half. He's got 6 points, 2 of 3 shooting, 2 of 5 from the free throw stripe. Chauncey Wiggins and Martin Somerville still looking for their first points of this game. They have yet to hit all their shots coming from three-point land. Thomas Bassong was a promise in the first half. Only played 12 combined minutes in the last 2 versus Duke and UNC. He's already played 8 in the first half, picked up a steal, and played some great defensive minutes. Also had 5 points, 2 of 2 from the floor, but 3 personal fouls had him on the bench. He could be a big piece there in the second, alongside Leger Jones, who is just starting to find his stride as well on the glass for the Noles. Also made a shot down low and an and one, had 3 points, but also 3 personal fouls. So let's see how often he gets in here into the second half. The Noles as a team shooting 34%, 9 makes and 4 assists, 10 rebounds, and NC State winning that rebounding battle. They got 25 of their own. Out of those 25, 7 coming on the offensive glass, so shooting 49% as a team, 52% from downtown, and again 91% at the free throw stripe, and that's what's gotten us to our score of 31-56, courtesy of NC State. Looking around college basketball right now, again at the KFC Yum Center, 20th ranked Louisville trailing to Boston College, 38-32 right now. Second half action picking up right there. We'll keep you posted on that. Florida, they lead at home to number 21 Tennessee, 41-28. And undefeated Nebraska on the road versus Indiana. They trail by 11 in the second half, 51-40. So more scores to keep you posted on throughout the afternoon. The Noles making their way out of the tunnel right now, about 3.5 to go until second half tip comes. The Noles trail 56-31. That's our halftime report. And the second half's coming up after this timeout.
RJ Young is no longer just your office copier supplier. We are now helping you create the modern office. Our cutting-edge solutions cover security systems, business phones, and manage IT and AV technology for your organization. We've teamed up with world-class partners to save you more through bundling services, and our U.S.-based specialists are your personal coaches, making sure you always have the highest degree of personalization. Schedule your free consultation now at rjyoung.com/FSU.
Knowles fans, are you ready for game day? Tavello Brewing Company in Thomasville is just a short ride down the road. From our refreshing sangria, hard seltzer slushies, to the only place you can find our award-winning blackberry hibiscus hard cider, we've got something for every taste. Grab your crew and swing by Tavello. Let us help make your game weekend even better. Tavello Brewing Company. It's just better. Proud partner of Florida State Athletics. Go Knowles!
Behind the scenes of Seminole Athletics, there is a community of supporters who pledge their personal resources to provide all teams with the greatest opportunity for success. That community is Seminole Boosters. Seminole Boosters is the largest source of funding for Florida State Athletics and serves as the difference maker for our athletic program. You can join the team behind the team for only $5 per month. Learn more or join today at SeminoleBoosters.com. That's SeminoleBoosters.com.
It's game on, Knowles fans, no matter where you might be. From the backyard to the beaches, the Ford F-150 with available Pro Power on board gives you the power of a mobile generator. So as long as you've got a TV and a signal, you don't have to miss another game. Just one more reason why Ford F-Series has been the best-selling truck in America 48 straight years and counting. Ford, proud partner of Florida State Athletics. See your local Ford dealer today.
Today's Florida State basketball game is brought to you by Coca-Cola. Fan work is thirsty work. Enjoy a Coca-Cola. By Tico People's Gas, delivering natural gas that helps you save energy and earn cash back. Learn more at peoplesgas.com. By Barano Heating and Air Conditioning. Schedule an appointment today at baranoac.com. And by the Florida Department of Transportation, reminding you fans don't let fans drive drunk, drive sober, or get pulled over. Let's return courtside with Jeff Culhane.
Almost ready for our final 20 minutes of play here inside the Donald L. Tucker Civic Center. And we need a little juice, Knowles fans. Great first half for NC State. They lead 56-31 here at halftime. Shooting 11 of 21 from behind the three-point line. At one point, they made 7 in a row and 8 of 9. And that helped them really bust this thing wide open. Hey, a big shout out to Neil and Camp McMullen, who made their way up from Pinellas County. They are here at the game today. Camp hasn't been to a game since 2019. And they were going to go to the game in Tampa, but were unable to. They're here today for the first time since 2019. And they said, hey, let's get a big second half. So this one's for Neil and Camp. We can get it going here. Adrian, in a game like this, you're down big. We've talked about it. You kind of break it into 4-minute segments, right? And it really starts with our energy here coming out of the locker room.
Yeah, it does. And really in the locker room, it comes down to this. Everybody's got a job to do. You got to do your job. And that's all. That's simply what it comes down to. You win the 4-minute segment, but everybody has to do their job. Rob McCray can only shoot 2 shots. Alex Steen, Alex Steen can't go right now.
0 rebounds.
He has 0 rebounds. And you're second in ACC in offensive rebounds, right? LeJay Jones, here's another one, Kobe McGee. Kobe McGee can't play and be out there playing basketball and missing shots the way that he was missing shots. You know what I mean?
Indeed. And we got to get it going on the glass, that's for sure. Somerville with it, whips over to McCray, top of the key. Moving to our right as we watch it. Rob, aggressive, going to work, pivoting, top shot, good. Scoop shot off the window, and one. That's another Mitchum and one opportunity right there. Mitchum and one. Mitchum strong in the paint.
Yep. Again, what I love is that with Rob McCray, is literally we were sitting in the huddle or in the locker, and they're in the huddle as they're coming out, and I looked at him. I was like, hey, my man, you can't get your second shot attempt with 2 minutes. Yeah, you have got to shoot the ball, and I love to see him come out early, come out aggressive. Got to make free throws though.
Nope.
Man,
He's struggling from the line. He missed that one. McCray now a whistle. We knocked it away, but it's going to go back to NC State. And so good hustle. Basong, by the way, starts the second half. Adrian. So you like to see that, and I think we're going to look at it here.
Yeah.
So we'll use a timeout, and it's a Sunstop second look.
See what happens.
We're going to challenge the call here. Why not? You got nothing else to lose.
Oh, yeah, that's all him.
Yeah.
That fella.
Jack Kavovitz says we're good. Adrian Crawford says we're good. And it's a Sunstop second look. It only takes one look to find everything you need under the sun at Sunstop. Food, fuel, and smiling faces at their 80 locations in Florida, Georgia, and Alabama. Sunstop, a proud partner of Florida State Athletics. While they look at it, we'll take a timeout as well. 19:45 left, 56-33 NC State. You're listening to the Seminole Sports Network, presented by Wolfson Children's Hospital and the FSU Game Day app.
What's Here is a place that generations have trusted to help their kids grow up healthy and strong. What's Here are caregivers with knowledge and expertise rivaling any children's hospital in the world. What's Here is a level 1 pediatric trauma center for critical, life-saving care. What's Here is Wolfson Children's Hospital with the technology, research, and dedication to save and change countless young lives. Wolfson Children's, always here. Visit wolfsonchildrens.com. A golf instructor who knows technique can improve an aspiring pro's swing. But one who really cares can help transform a career.
There he is, your new champion.
When you team up with someone who knows a lot and cares even more, you're unstoppable. At Truist, we believe the same is true for banking. Truist, leaders in banking, unwavering in care. Truist Bank, member FDIC, leading based on top 10 U.S. commercial bank.
It's game on, Knowles fans, no matter where you might be. From the backyard to the beaches, the Ford F-150 with available Pro Power on board gives you the power of a mobile generator. So as long as you've got a TV and a signal, you don't have to miss another game. Just one more reason why Ford F-Series has been the best-selling truck in America 48 straight years and counting. Ford, proud partner of Florida State Athletics. See your local Ford dealer today.
Hey, college football fans, I know you do anything for a win on game day, and an ice-cold Bud Light. Because whether you're tailgating in the parking lot or parked on the couch, sitting on your lucky stool at the bar, or standing in the fan section all game long, the clean, crisp taste of Bud Light turns a win into a win-win. And there's nothing easier to enjoy than that. Bud Light. Easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
You are listening to Florida State basketball on the Seminole Sports Network.
Presented by Wolfson Children's Hospital.
All right, our Sunstop second look. And I think we got it. Wow, how about that? We got a winner there.
Wow, there we go.
Yeah, we won a challenge. So we got it, and that's going to be knocked off of NC State, off of Lubin's leg. And we'll go back the way of the Garnet and Gold. Hey, Florida State Athletics, proud to partner with Track Software. Track helps brands manage all their sponsorships in one platform. Track deliverables, organize assets, improve value across every team and event. Track Software, a proud partner of Florida State Athletics. Visit sponsorshipswork.com. Well, look, we're 15 seconds in and a long way to go, but it's a good positive start here for Florida State.
It is, and I think right now, again, it's going to be really important what we run right here. And it's, again, got to stay engaged, have to, and just like we talked about, 4 minute increments, you have to win the game. I think on the other end of the floor, you look at it, I went back and I looked at halftime, there were 7 or 8 shots that threes they made were just uncontested. They weren't like they shot, we talked about earlier. They got to make threes over contested hands, and they haven't.
It will be a successful coach's challenge for Florida State. They'll retain their 30-second timeout and have possession of the ball with 20 seconds on the shot clock.
You heard it from Lee Cassell right there.
There we go.
My guy Chris Culp was running wires underneath the floor all day today. In the corner, Jones a long three, air ball. Steen, there he is.
Steen. Do your
Offensive
job,
rebound,
Steen.
fouled away up by Van Allen Lubin. There we go.
Hey, that is the motto this half. Do your job. Great job, Alex Steen.
So Jones short on the triple, and Steener flying through. Will shoot 2 free throws.
There you go.
Nothing makes me happier than hearing Lee Cassell's voice on the Seminole Sports Network broadcast, huh?
Great job over there by Chris
Colt making it happen. Steen, free throw, line drive, puts it in. Steen, 3 points, all from the line. 56-34, 20 seconds in to our second half. Young man out of Panama City Beach. Second one, rattles it home. How about Steiner, 4 of 4 from the stripe? And full court pressure. And the boys wearing gold into Lubin. Bounces back over. Williams, now McNeil near side. McNeil races across. Somerville all over him. We're going to run and jump. Pass inside to Arsenault. Back outside Copeland. He'll attack. Kicks out Williams. Bounce past McNeil. Back over to Williams. We're all over the floor. Arsenault, long three. Short, no good. McCray,
Gotta go.
McCray racing middle of the floor, pushing the ball down the floor over to Basong. He'll attack, back out, pass tapped away, run down by McCray. McCray over to Steen. Steen, the up fake, stripped away by Copeland of Steele. Copeland of Steele right there is 25th of the year to lead NC State. Flips back McNeil, Basong bumps into him, and that's a foul. And Basong just picked up his 4th personal, and again, awareness and recognition. That's a young player making a mistake.
Yeah, you got to listen. When those plays like that, you got to sit in the stands. You can't be that high, you know what I mean?
So he's got to sit. Luke Laux bringing him over, teaching moment. Wiggins in, and Basong out. Copeland quickly out to McNeil. The up fake. He'll drive. Rises up in the lane. Missed it. No good. Rebound out to Somerville. Martin down the floor. Far side. McCray. McCray all the way in. Tough shot to window. Good. Leading in with the right hand. Off the glass. And McCray now in double figures with 10 points.
Listen, can't.
Arsenault wasn't looking for it, but last second picked up the ball in the air and grabbed it near the timeline. Lubin, top of the key. Hand up now to Williams. Guarded by Steen. Rips over left wing to Copeland. Copeland looking inside. Cross-court pass. Threw it away. A steal by Jones. Jones down the floor. All the way in. Puts it up and in. Gets an 8-0 start by Florida State. What you needed early on.
Do your job.
56-39. Copeland the cross. The drive. Picks it up. Whips it over now to Arsenault. Left corner. Arsenault driving. Now to Copeland. Bounce pass. Top of the key. Williams with it all the way in. Top floater. Good. Williams has 14. First point to the half for NC State.
Here we go. Again, got to keep pressure on him right here.
58-39. McCray downhill. McCray in the paint. Missed it, but a putback dunk. Steen, a putback dunk. Threw it down hard. Alex Steen.
Do your job. That's it. Alex Steen. Since we said Alex Steen right now, again, second offensive rebound.
McCray just picked up his 3rd. He knocked over Copeland far side, and man, another example. We need him in the game. He's going to come out. McGee in with 17:40 to play.
Yeah, they're going to get him right back in the game. They're going to get him right back again. They've got to get him to take a second to get it under control, and then come back. Because Rob's type of guy, he gets that 3rd. His trying to get it back will get the 4th. You know what I mean?
Yeah. 10-2 start by the Noles. 58-41, 2.5 minutes into the second half. Williams left wing. Down to Copeland. Copeland off a screen. Copeland back to McNeil. Right wing, 3 on the way. Buried it.
Yeah.
Big one.
One that's a moving screen, too. You got to, Jay Jones got to fight through that screen.
3rd 3 for McNeil. He's got 11 points. Now 53s on the year to lead all Wolfpack scores. McGee has a couple of triples. McGee looking in, right elbow, there's Steen. Turns, faces, rips through on Lubin, leaning in, right block. His pass, cross court, stolen away by Copeland. Another steal by Copeland. Bounce pass to Lubin in transition, goes in, foul by Jones. And Leger just picked up his 4th. Man. And so in a matter of 3 minutes, Basson has 4th, McCray is 3rd, and Jones is 4th. Ouch. And that's one way to slow down any momentum you had coming out of the locker room.
Yeah.
Lubin at the line. The shoot 2. He's 6 of 6 at the line. Free throw. Missed it. Here comes A.J. Swinton in for the first time. The 6'6 sophomore from Cabinjon, Maryland, nearly 5 points per game. Is Swinton in the ball game with foul trouble. And A.J.'s been battling, trying to get himself in the lineup. Lubin's first miss of the game at the line. Second one. Got that one to go. 7 of 8 from the stripe, 62-41 NC State. There's some token full court pressure quickly across the stripe to McGee. McGee driving, McGee under the hoop to a cutting Swinton. Swinton leans up, blocked into there by Lubin. The other way, 2-on-1. Copeland puts his head down all the way in and lays it in with the right hand. And NC State has ballooned this back now to a 23-point lead.
Yeah, here we go again. Got it, settled, did it. Come on, AJ.
Swinton, an open 3 ball, nailed it! Rattled around the rim, and that one went down the hatch. Swinton, instant offense for the Noles.
Now here we go. We got to get going. We got to get some stops right here.
All threes brought to you by Scott & Wallace, the official injury lawyers of Florida State Athletics. Scott & Wallace with offices in Tallahassee. Bounce pass to a cutting Lubin, rises up off the window and in. Good two-man game with McNeil.
Great job that time by the
66-44 NC State. Somerville the attack, bumped into by Williams. The shot no good, no call.
Yeah, you can't, but there was no call that time, but you can't just wait for that one.
And the pass on the drive to the corner by Copeland, knocked away by Swinton out of bounds. And it will stay with NC State. Again, Swinton and Wiggins are saying look at it. Ryan Schneider and Michael Rubenstein taking a peek as Luke Laux peers over those guys on the scorer's table near our bench to see if we'll challenge again. We're 1 for 1 on challenges already today. And we have a timeout on the floor with 15:54 remaining. NC State leads 66-44. We are back after this timeout.
Hey Noles fans, Robert Scott here, partner at Scott & Wallace, the official injury lawyers of the Florida State Seminoles. We love seeing our Noles play with heart. Fast breaks, slam dunks, and those deep threes that fire up the crowd. That same grit and drive is how Scott & Wallace fights for our clients, one case at a time. And when the Noles drain one from downtown, you score 2. Each made 3, one lucky fan wins an FSU t-shirt, courtesy of Scott & Wallace. We're here all season at the Tuck, focused, fired up, and ready to win. Let's go Noles.
At TOC, our physicians are fellowship trained and board certified specialists with the most advanced training in the region. Our mission is to provide the highest level of care for sports medicine, joint replacement, pain management, foot and ankle, hand and wrist, spine, trauma, pediatrics, and non-surgical medicine. Every specialty, every treatment option. TOC, only experts. Learn more at teamtoc.com.
At ViStar Credit Union, we go the extra mile to bring Florida State fans better banking. Open a ViStar Plus checking account and unlock up to $570 in annual savings. Enjoy perks like getting paid up to 2 days early with direct deposit, identity and phone protection, and so much more. All for just $5.99 a month. To learn more, visit one of ViStar's local branches or visit ViStarCU.org. ViStar Credit Union, proud partner of Florida State Athletics. Go Noles!
Seminole fans, it's time to cheer for our healthcare partner for life, Tallahassee Memorial Healthcare. Serving 21 counties across North Florida and South Georgia, TMH provides cutting-edge, life-saving medical care for the Big Bend region. TMH is setting new standards for medical excellence, driving research and innovation to bring the best care to our region. TMH is your lifelong partner in health.
Hey, victories happen here at Wolfson Children's Hospital. Always here. Wolfson Children's proud to be the official children's hospital of Florida State Athletics. And it's game day. And Geico is bringing the heat. From big plays to big savings, Geico helps you get more. More coverage, more support, and more reasons to cheer as loud as he can at Geico. 15:54 to go. 66-44 NC State. Adrian, we got off to a 10-2 run. Unfortunately, since that point, NC State has outscored us 8-3, been able to balloon that lead back out. Offensively, we're more aggressive. It's on the defensive end down here where we're just having a tough time slowing down this Wolfpack bunch today.
Yeah, absolutely. They've come out in the second half, and, Florida State's done a great job. I mean, you look at it, outscoring them since we got back, but when you start down so much, you got it. It's every possession, you fight. So, again, we did our job, won that 4 minutes. Now you got to pick it up and win this next 4 minutes too.
So, out of the timeout, Copeland will inbound. Shah Muhammad back in. Bounce pass inside to a cutting Williams for a layup. Scott in between the defense around McGee and Williams with a lay-in off the out-of-bounds play. 68-44, NC State. 15:40 to go. McCray back in. He'll fire a three ball. Rolls off, no good. Rebound, McGee trying to save it in, but he stepped on the end line out of bounds. Back to NC State. Great hustle there.
Yep.
Swinton now will shadow Copeland. These two guys not afraid to be aggressive, going one-on-one. Lubin now over to Williams, and Miles called for a hold as McNeil was trying to work his way around a screen, so a foul on Miles. That's our 5th already.
Wow.
Team foul. Yowza. 68-44, NC State looking to hold off a furious Florida State rally. Early Saturday afternoon, McNeil comes free for a three ball and drilled it. And just like that, out of the timeout, a mini 5-0 run.
Oh, man. Oh,
and
man.
Another turnover near the timeline. Arsenault picks the pocket of Miles, and this thing has gotten away from us again.
Yep.
Largest lead of the day now at 29, a 15-3 run by NC State after a great start to the half by the Noles. 73-44. Miles works a Swinton screen all the way to the rack, can't finish, rebound to Williams. I'd be curious to see how many layups and shots near the rim we've missed today as well. McNeil feeling it. He's got 4 triples and 14 points. Williams around Miles, leans in, bumped into by Muhammad. The layup is no good. Good sportsmanship there on both sides.
Yep.
Muhammad down, Williams went over, Knowles came over to help him up. And Muhammad's first, team number 6, rather, correct myself, that is the 5th team foul. We knew NC State was good coming in.
Yep.
But this one's shocking.
Yeah,
it really is.
They're not that much. They're not, you look at, and that's what's interesting. You look at just the teams that we play against. I was watching Dayton play. When Dayton's playing against some teams where, it's a 4-point game in the second half. I'm like,
yep.
It's just like when this team is dialed in, this team is a very good team. The Florida State team. But what happens is that it's just the mental dial in, doing your job consistently.
Williams makes the first one. Steen in, Muhammad out. 17 for Darian Williams, their leading scorer, preseason ACC Player of the Year. Will Wade with the second-best portal class coming in America. Williams missed the second one. Steen the rebound. This roster has 549 combined minutes in the NCAA tournament, the most in the league this year.
Yeah.
Miles turns a corner and cut off, and he threw it away. Turnover, Copeland knocked it away. Arsenault back the other way to Sagne. Now to Williams. They'll set it up in the half court. McNeil cranks a triple. That's off no good. Offensive rebound, Arsenault. Steen trying to rip it away, and a reach-in foul on Steen. Underneath, that's his second in team number 6.
Yeah, and that wasn't on. Let me tell you this. That one right there was not on, Steener. Steener had his job boxed out. On the other side, Kobe McGee didn't get a body on somebody.
Somerville in, Miles out. Ask and answered from Jack Kevin. We've missed 7 layups today and 4 in the last 4 minutes.
Wow.
Fired out near the timeline to Abel. Over to McNeil. Largest lead of the day for NC State. 74-44. Copeland down the right side of the lane. Hands off now to Arsenault. Good chase over by Somerville. In the corner, McNeil as the shot clock expires. 3 is no good, but McCray fouled him. And Rob just picked up his 4th.
Wow.
This is a tough, tough day.
Man.
Hey, you're listening to the Seminole Sports Network presented by Wolfson Children's Hospital for world-class pediatric care. Wolfson Children's is always here, official children's hospital of Florida State Athletics. And Sunstop, food, fuel, and more. Find everything you need under the sun at Sunstop, proud sponsor of the Noles. 3 for McNeil. He is one of 2 returning players and the lone scholarship player back off of last year's team. for Will Wade. Kevin Keats was the head coach a year ago. They went 12-19 and missed the ACC tournament. Lost his job after taking the Wolfpack to the Final Four the year before.
Yeah.
Second one good for McNeil. McCray's going to stay in, Adrian, with 4 personals.
Yeah, I think they just, he looked over Coach. Here's the truth about it. You're down 30.
Yeah,
you might as well play.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, I would put with Jay Jones and, I think we give a song back in there. You might as well.
Yeah. McNeil makes 2 of 3, and he's got 16 points. Paul McNeil Jr., great scorer at Rockingham High, 95 miles southwest of the Lenovo Center, outside of Raleigh. Somerville between the keys, dribbling right wing. Back to McGee. McGee started hot with 2 threes early on. Picks it up, now whips it right wing over to Somerville. He'll drive on Abel in the paint. Pass inside, knocked away, a turnover. Another turnover. McNeil might have double dribbled, no call in transition. Back to Copeland. Copeland goes all the way in, puts it up and in, and one. Fouled by Steen on the way up. And it's a 20-3 run by NC State.
Wow.
16-0 over the last 3 minutes.
Jeez.
Copeland has 7 points and 5 assists. Here comes Alir Malouk in the game. We were wondering on his availability, but he's going to come in. McGee will sit out. Florida State has turned it over 10 times in this game. It's led to 15 NC State points. Make it 16 for Copeland. On points off turnovers, and Copeland has 8. And Rob McCray just fouled out. Copeland got into his chest, and McCray got into him, connected, and shoved him down.
Wow.
And McCray will foul out with 13:04 to play. There is not much you can say at this point.
Nope, nothing at all.
Copeland looking to inbound, does to Abel, left corner. Now in a double team along the baseline, and a timeout called by Abel. With 13:01 to play, this will be a 30 called by NC State. Tough day. From the get-go, the Wolfpack punched us in the face.
Yeah.
And we just have been unable to recover this afternoon. Man, haven't seen something like this here in this building in quite some time. And, hurts. That's for sure. No doubt about it. And today's game day sponsor of Florida State and NC State is Truist, leaders in banking and unwavering in care. Truist Bank, member FDIC. And make sure to join us next Wednesday on January 14th for Inside Seminole Basketball with Luke Laux live from Glory Days Grill in Tallahassee, 7 to 8 p.m. Can't make it out. Watch it on the Florida State men's basketball Facebook and X pages, the Seminoles YouTube channel, the Seminoles Unconquered app, and a re-air on Thursday nights at 7 p.m. on ABC 27 here in Tallahassee. Copeland will inbound along the baseline, looking deflected by Malouk, but able to run it down.
Oh, I like what you did.
That's
there.
right, yeah, that was fun, right? Here's Copeland, the hesitation around Steen, lays it up and in. Copeland in double figures has 9, 81 to 44.
Wow.
This has the feels of
Georgia.
Yeah, I was thinking of when we went there in 23 at their place and they put it on us. Seminoles, 3, good. Wiggins in the corner. If you can believe it, that's the first basket for Chauncey Wiggins today.
Wow.
He's been scoring 17 points a night in his last 4 games. His first points today. And it kind of goes back to what we were talking about in the pregame. We'll get to that here in a moment. Copeland in the air to Abel. Abel back out now to Copeland. 10 to shoot. Copeland in the corner. McNeil. Another 3 made it.
Yeah, I mean, what they're doing is this. We're having to switch, and they're getting Steen on Copeland, and he's just driving by, and you got a heavy shift, and they're going to make shots.
5th 3 for McNeil. Somerville 3. That's off no good. Rebound out of bounds off of NC State. Here comes Basong in, and we have a timeout on the floor. It's all Wolfpack, and a tough day for the Garnet Gold. 11:45 to go. NC State in control, up 84-47. We're back after this timeout.
Hey, Seminole fans, can't make it to the game? No worries. Head to the ultimate FSU watch party at American Social Bar and Kitchen. Get ready for an epic vibe, mouth-watering food, and unbeatable drink specials. Every game is on the big screens all season long. Whether you're in Boca Raton, Fort Lauderdale, Miami, Tampa, or Orlando, it's the best place to cheer on the Noles outside of the Donald L. Tucker Center. American Social, the only spot for the official FSU watch parties. See you there. Check us out at AmericanSocialBar.com.
What's Here is a place that generations have trusted to help their kids grow up healthy and strong. What's Here are caregivers with knowledge and expertise rivaling any children's hospital in the world. What's Here is a level 1 pediatric trauma center for critical, life-saving care. What's Here is Wolfson Children's Hospital with the technology, research, and dedication to save and change countless young lives. Wolfson Children's, always here. Visit wolfsonchildrens.com.
At ViStar Credit Union, we go the extra mile to bring Florida State fans better banking. Open a ViStar Plus checking account and unlock up to $570 in annual savings. Enjoy perks like getting paid up to 2 days early with direct deposit, identity and phone protection, and so much more. All for just $5.99 a month. To learn more, visit one of ViStar's local branches or visit ViStarCU.org. ViStar Credit Union, proud partner of Florida State Athletics. Go Noles!
Hey, college football fans, I know you do anything for a win on game day, and an ice-cold Bud Light. Because whether you're tailgating in the parking lot or parked on the couch, sitting on your lucky stool at the bar, or standing in the fan section all game long, the clean, crisp taste of Bud Light turns a win into a win-win. And there's nothing easier to enjoy than that. Bud Light. Easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
This is Florida State basketball on the Seminoles Sports Network, presented by Wolfson Children's Hospital.
And Florida State basketball presented by Florida Farm Bureau Insurance, a proud partner of the Noles. And Emerged is fueling the future as Florida State Athletics electrification and renewable energy partner. Emerged, building a cleaner, brighter tomorrow with sustainable energy and smarter EV. We cheer for the Garnet and Gold. Now Emerged is on the court with you, fueling the future of energy. Emerged, powering progress, powering the Noles. Visit emerged.com/FSU for more information. Florida State got out to a 10-2 run to begin this half. Since that point in time, NC State has outscored the Noles 26-6. And it's just been a tough day. As NC State with 11:45 to go here in the ball game, they're in control. They lead 84-47, Adrian, and just a stunner.
Yeah.
Man. Not a whole lot of analysis needed, or you know what I mean? It's just like one of those games you kind of got beat up a little bit.
Yeah.
Miles will inbounds. Baseline right of the hoop. Out to the right wing to Maluk. Man-to-man defensively, NC State. Hand off back to Miles. Dribbling left wing to Wiggins. They've shut him down well today. Backing in Arsenault. Tough shot. Blocked. A lot of contact, no call. They're going to say it's off of Wiggins. Man. Just a tough afternoon. Wow. And to finish my thought, we went there in 23 and they had DJ Horn and those guys were hitting shots left and right, and they got after us that night at their place, 194-66. They've made 14 threes already today, and that's the most early on here in ACC play for the Wolfpack. Williams over to McNeil. This could be his sixth. No good. Missed it, and Maluk a rebound.
They got away with the foul, too.
Yeah. Somerville middle of the floor. Slows it up over to Wiggins. Back to Somerville. Somerville yet to score today. Pass inside Maluk. Nice extra pass. Basong fouled. Puts it up and in and one. Good extra passing.
Good job by Lear Maluk.
Mitchum and one. Mitchum strong in the paint, AC.
Yeah, and again, you know, I think Coach Lobbs is trying to look at some different lineups, things like that. You know, Lear Maluk, when he's played, he hasn't been super effective. You look at just the stats and the numbers of it. But I think also, you know, you give Shai Muhammad a chance today, and if you look at it, again, I'm not putting this on him, but that game, you know, the run started because they got open shots, started making shots.
Fouls on Williams, his third, team number 3. Breed in, McNeil out. 19 for McNeil on 5 threes, leads all NC State scores and all scores. 3-point play for Basong, puts it up and in. He's got 8 points. Nearing a season high. Full court pressure by the Garnet and Gold, and into Saunier. Kind of backed off on him. Works the screen near the timeline for Darian Williams. Loses the dribble, found a foul there.
Darian Williams, I mean, he clears out every time he drives.
Williams working the screen. Yeah, he does with that right hand, doesn't he? Pull up jumper, no good. And a loose ball foul can be called a Maluk. Fighting with Saunier underneath. Alir's first, team number, we already got 10 fouls.
Yeah, man.
10 to 3?
Listen, Lee Goss used to be one of my favorite refs. I think he has been, I don't know if he's just trying to give Luke Laux that, like, freshman coach experience, because he has been god-awful whenever we have played. I mean,
5th time we've had him.
Yeah, man. It's like he's not, and he has not been good one time this year. And he's usually, he has been a really good official. I think he is a good official.
Yeah.
Sometimes, you know, you try to break guys, you know, and that's a real thing. When you're a rookie coach, those officials, they're not going to give you anything. They don't want to hear anything from you. And so, I don't know.
Saunier makes 1 of 2. Big lead for NC State. 10:35 to go. Quickly down the floor to Wiggins. Corner 3 ball off the heel, no good. Rebound fighting. Good hustle by Basong. It'll stay with Florida State. Yeah. Great job by Tama. He's played hard. He's played well today.
He does. Listen, he's earned his minutes in that rotation. Really has.
He will inbound near side to our right. Looking, and his pass tapped away right to Chris Call. Grab it, Chris. There we go. Arsenault into our laps. Stays with Florida State. Now Wiggins will inbound right to the right of us. Arsenault trying to guard the inbound. Wiggins looking. Top of the key to Malou. Hand off Somerville. Somerville trying to find something going offensively. Martin on the attack. Fall away shot. Good off the glass, and Martin Somerville able to put it in. Somerville 11.8 points per game in his last 6.
Yep.
Across the timeline is Breed. Turns the corner. Dribbles back out. Now over to Williams. Flips it right wing. Abel. Saunier. 10 minutes to play. Saunier, Abel. Now he'll drive on Maluk. Tough shot. Might have been fouled. No call. Rebound to Wiggins. Chauncey racing the other way to Basong. All the way to the rack. Put back by Maluk is up and in off the miss.
Hey, let me tell you this. Thomas Basong, that was a pretty freaking athletic move right there.
Yeah.
My man picked the ball up, a step inside the three-point line, got to the other side.
85-54, Basong 12 minutes today, and an illegal screen on Saunier. A whistle. Basong 12 minutes today. He only played 12 minutes combined in the last 3 games.
Yeah.
So he's earned his minutes like you said.
Yeah, man, he's really done a great job today.
And Maluk, Wiggins, Miles out, Jones, Steen, and McGee are in for Luke Laux. 9:34 left, 85-54 NC State.
These type of games, man, it's like, one thing is like, you know, AAU basketball, when it gets like this is at the running clock. Man,
yeah.
I wish we had a running clock right now.
Somerville off a screen into the chest of Saunier, couldn't finish, Steen battling. Saunier grabs the rebound as he steps back in from out of bounds.
Got to finish those.
Williams far sideline, 17 points for Williams, attacking along the right baseline. Backing in with the left hand, backing in, man, middle of the lane, pass inside, kick by Steen.
I think that's the biggest question I really want to ask the officials. And when they may be in that time, I ask, like, how can he play and just keep his arm? I mean, he
keeps that left arm
out. He's extending it every time. It's not like it's like an arm bar up here. He extends it.
Bounce pass into Arsenault through his legs. Good hustle by McGee on the floor, but he's out of bounds. Great job by Kobe diving on the floor.
Good job by Kobe right there. Again, still giving effort.
Yep. NC State looking to start 3-1 in ACC play for the second time in the past 11 seasons. Well on their way to that. They've got Georgia Tech. They get a week off to marinate on this one. They have the Yellow Jackets at home at the Lenovo Center next Saturday at noon. The 100th meeting all time. Arsenault, a step back, long two, buried it. Terrence Arsenault knocks it in. He's got 5. Here's Basong. He'll drive on Abel. Oh, falling down. Yep, he lost his balance, but we're going to call a foul first. On Abel, on a pull, a hold. So Abel picks up his 4th, team number 5. Baseline out of bounds for the Noles. Quick turnaround for Luke Laux and company. Yeah. We hit the road at Syracuse for the coveted 9 p.m. tip time on Tuesday night at the JMA Dome. Steen out near the timeline, left wing rather, hands off to Somerville.
Another moment where the ACC hates us.
Yeah, McGee turns the corner. Tough shot with the right hand, no, but a foul called on Sanye. His 3rd, team number 6. Adrian, that's a Syracuse team that's starting to play better with the return of Donnie Freeman as well.
Yeah, now they're good. Listen, again, the one thing that I think fans have to understand is that there's not a team in the ACC, or there's a couple. Wake Forest, Boston College. Everybody else, their NIL, their roster is usually minimum, probably about $2 million more than us. People, NC State, they're anywhere between 10 to 12 million. That's what they're. And again, you look at, we have a player that's over there, Jerry Ding, and I'll just say it this way: Jerry Ding makes more money than our highest paid player. And so that does not excuse a 30-point win by any stretch of the imagination. But also, you said it best. How many minutes do we have? NCAA tournament minutes? Like 500 something?
NC State has 549 combined minutes off of last year's team.
Last
season, I should say.
That's hard to, there's comes a point in time. You got to be able to do that.
McGee made 1 of 2 free throws. Williams will launch a triple in and out, off the window and back in for Darian Williams, his 3rd 3, and he has 20 points. 22 against Boston College Tuesday. He had hit a slump. He had only scored 16 points combined the last 3 games prior to this week. 6 of 28 from the field during that stretch. A pass is knocked away from McGee, knocked away by Arsenault. He gets it back all the way in, lays it up and in, and Steen fouled him and won.
Wow.
And Steen just picked up his 4th. Tough day. And a timeout on the floor. With 7:50 to go, it's all Wolfpack this afternoon. They lead 92-55. Back into this timeout.
A golf instructor who knows technique can improve an aspiring pro's swing. But one who really cares can help transform a career.
There he is, your new champion.
When you team up with someone who knows a lot and cares even more, you're unstoppable. At Truist, we believe the same is true for banking. Truist, leaders in banking, unwavering in care. Truist Bank, member FDIC, leading based on top 10 U.S. commercial bank.
What a matchup we've got, folks. Just nonstop action. The energy is electric and the fans are all in. An intense game like this calls for a Coca-Cola. Crisp and refreshing. That's a game changer. Yeah, that taste scores every time. And just like that, they're back at it. Passionate fans and an ice-cold Coca-Cola. Now that's a winning combo. No matter the team, no matter the sport, everyone knows fan work is thirsty work. Enjoy a Coca-Cola.
Hey, it's the Good Greek Spiro, and as a former police SWAT officer, I know what it takes to build a great team and to be a great operator. I've applied these principles in building the world's only total relocation company. From listing your house for sale to finding your dream home and everything in between, Good Greek can do it all. Good Greek also offers junk removal and auto shipping to complement our renowned moving and storage business. For your total relocation solutions, go to goodgreek.com.
Good Greek Moving and Storage, your superhero movers.
Are you ready for the ultimate game day experience? Look no further than Sunstop Stores. Sunstop dishes out the perfect game day assist with the best fresh-made southern food from our Eats Deli. While you're here, grab snacks, beer, or fuel to keep you going. It's a slam dunk every time at Sunstop. Join our rewards program to rack up points with every purchase and use the points to save money on fuel. Add our Sunny Saver payment card and save even more on every fuel purchase. Sunstop Convenience Stores. We're from here. Go Noles!
You are listening to Florida State Basketball on the Seminole Sports Network.
Presented by Wolfson Children's Hospital.
Jack Cavavit here for another out-of-town scores update. Back to the KFC Yum Center. The 20th ranked Louisville Cardinals starting to fly there in the second half. They now lead Boston College 65-55 after trailing there in the first. And also West Virginia at home right now versus 22nd ranked Kansas. They lead under 4, 73-65. That one in the second half. So one I'll definitely watch and keep you posted on.
Thank you, Jack. Yeah, I tell you what, Kansas not quite Kansas this year, Adrian. Even with Darren Peterson, who's a star, they were more than lucky to come back and win earlier this week at home against TCU. They were down by 9 with 1:15 to go, and the Horned Frogs got caught in the fog late in the game, and Kansas won in overtime. And now they're losing at WVU. I tell you, that WVU Coliseum in Morgantown, you know how it is. You've been there. Can be a little bit of a snake pit, huh?
Yeah, absolutely can. And all I'm going to say is this, is that what I find very interesting is since the NIL era, watching what teams have progressed and what teams stayed the same.
Yeah.
And wondering why. You know what I mean? Not saying anything, just wondering why.
Sure.
Some of these teams have been real successful for a while, but now they're struggling.
Arsenault makes the free throw to convert the three-point play. Miles a triple off the heel. No. Arsenault the rebound. Well, 7:35 of our game. And we'll talk to Luke Laux in the post-game. Lob over the top. Lubin knocked away by McGee. McGee grabbing that left shoulder. Bumping into Van Allen. Lubin out of bounds. NC State ball. Hopefully Kobe's all right. Williams looking to inbound against the zone. Whips it out left wing to Abel. Now he'll dribble it back out. Set it up in the half court. Between the keys, Van Allen Lubin. Over to Williams in the corner. Arsenault. 8 to shoot. Arsenault a step back three over Maluk. Man, he nailed it. Got it.
Wow.
And Arsenault now has 13.
Yeah, and he's made 3.
Yep.
He made 3 big time.
That's
threes.
a new season high for Arsenault, who played for Kelvin Sampson last year at Houston. Miles' lob is knocked away. Rebound tapped out, or loose ball tapped out to McNeil. Down the floor to Abel. Put back dunk by McNeil in transition, and wow. This is something.
Yep.
Oh, Wolfpack. Miles loses it, somehow grabbed it along the far sideline. Now he'll drive, and we're going to have a foul call and a bump on McNeil as Miles is driving in. Tough day for Miles. 4 turnovers and 1 assist.
Yeah. Yeah, man. That was a tough day. You look at it. 2 of 6. Like I said, 4 turnovers, only, again, only 1 assist. I mean, I think the other thing you look at today, Rob McCray, only 1 assist as well.
Yep. Miles to shoot the 1-and-1. Free throw, missed it off the heel, able to rebound. McCray fouled out at the 13-minute mark. Williams, left wing over to McNeil. McNeil looking inside for Lubin. Finally get the ball inside to Lubin. Going in strong on Swinton. And NC State has hit the century mark here on the road. They lead 100-55.
Jeez.
Knowles whipping around the perimeter. Man-to-man defensively, NC State. Here is Basong working on Williams in a double team, and it knocked away. It's out of bounds off of the Wolfpack. 11 to shoot. Muhammad in, Somerville in, Maluk out, and Miles out. One thing for Martin, his streak of 43 games with a 3 is in jeopardy.
Yeah, it is.
43 straight. Lob to Muhammad left wing, back out to Basong, cross court to Somerville, 8 to shoot. Martin picks it up, now back out Jones, 4, 3, Jones rises, 3 ball, good. Lachey Jones, his first 3, he's got 8 points. Lubin down the lane, pass tapped away by Jones, a steal. Here's Lachey the other way, rises for a left wing triple, air ball, out of bounds. Well, the Noles are shooting 39% from the field, 5 of 21 from 3. NC State, 57% from the field, 16 of 29 from 3 for 55%.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
It's something. It's been on a heater all day. Down the floor to Abel, a three. That's off the back iron, no good. Muhammad the rebound. Somerville across the timeline, left to right as we approach 5 minutes to play here in this one. Lubin right there with Martin. Martin attacking down the left side of the lane, pivoting, good defense. Back out near to Masson. Driving on Breed, lowers the shoulder, puts it up and in. Thomas in double figures for the third time this year with 10 points. .450 to go. Lubin looking left on a teammate, shoulder shake, attacking on Muhammad, all the way in, lays it in with the right hand. Wow.
You got to put some resistance to him. Can't block everything. You got to put some resistance up against somebody.
And Alan Lubin has 17 points.
Yeah, see, that right there, you can't do that. And Lubin.
Somerville's three is blocked by Lubin. Breed outlet down the floor. Lubin with a dunk and an exclamation point.
Yeah.
Luke Lauk says to Martin Somerville, hold up. He wants to see us run a set. It is 104-60. Jones backing his way into McNeil. Pivoting, pumping. Missed it, no. Williams the rebound. Will Wade directing traffic. Shot not instructions. Williams a high arcing three off the back iron window, no good. And the rebound to Somerville. Next whistle, a media timeout. Masson driving, pumped into by Breed, around Breed. Nice take by Masson. He's got 12 for a new season high.
Tomas Masson has got a chance, man. He really does. He's been one bright spot today.
Yep.
I also think Alex Steen in the second half has been a bright spot.
Yeah.
Did his job.
McNeil, Williams, now in the corner, Breed. Back to Williams. McNeil, Abel, 10 to shoot. Floater on the way. Air ball, too strong. Jones the rebound. Jones middle of the floor, gonna take it all the way to the 10 and throw down a two-hand hammer dunk. He's in double figures with 10. Now double figure scoring 10 times this season. As we approach 3 minutes to play. Lubin between the keys, hands off to Williams. Williams swings over McNeil. Rips through on the attack with the right hand between the legs. Back out Williams, the up fake. Driving on Muhammad, top shot, blocked by Muhammad. Williams gets it back, out to Abel. 5 to shoot, Breed the up fake, one dribble, step back three, good.
Jeez.
And a timeout, Will Wade, it's a media timeout. I think it subs in. Yep. That is the 17th three made today.
Wow.
And Breed, he gets in the act. That's his first one. 17 threes is tied for the second most in the season by NC State. And the Wolfpack are going to have a happy flight home. Timeout on the floor, 2:42 to play. All NC State up 107-64. We are back after this timeout.
For decades, FSU basketball fans have counted on the Noles to work hard and carry on a proud tradition. Coach Luke Laux, thank you for carrying that legacy forward. With 3 generations in the air conditioning business, Barano Heating and Air Conditioning has brought the same dedication to every home we service. Whether on the court or in your home, being part of a proud tradition means something. No matter the season, we'll always be there for you. Schedule your appointment at baranoac.com or call 850-580-4029. Florida license number CAC 1816186.
It's game on, Noles fans, no matter where you might be. From the backyard to the beaches, the Ford F-150 with available Pro Power on board gives you the power of a mobile generator. So as long as you've got a TV and a signal, you don't have to miss another game. Just one more reason why Ford F-Series has been the best-selling truck in America 48 straight years and counting. Ford, proud partner of Florida State Athletics. See your local Ford dealer today.
Behind the scenes of Seminole Athletics, there is a community of supporters who pledge their personal resources to provide all teams with the greatest opportunity for success. That community is Seminole Boosters. Seminole Boosters is the largest source of funding for Florida State Athletics and serves as the difference maker for our athletic program. You can join the team behind the team for only $5 per month. Learn more or join today at SeminoleBoosters.com. That's SeminoleBoosters.com.
Here's the deal. We gotta set ourselves up See, retirement is the long game. We gotta make moves and make them early. Set up goals. Don't worry about a setback. Just save up and stack up to reach them. Let's put ourselves in the right position. Pre-game to greater things.
Start building your retirement plan at thisispretirement.org. Brought to you by AARP and the Ad Council.
Live in our Renewal by Andersen courtside seats, our energy-efficient and acclaimed-packed windows and doors withstand Florida's harshest weather. Contact Renewal by Andersen today or visit bestwindowsflorida.com. Go Noles. License number CGC 1527613. And when you can't make it to the game, don't worry. Join the official FSU watch party at American Social Bar and Kitchen with locations in Boca Raton, Fort Lauderdale, Miami, Tampa, and Orlando. It's the ultimate spot to catch every play. Find out more at AmericanSocialBar.com. Foul 220. Jones, nice pass to a cutting Muhammad in the paint, lost it, knocked away with a foul called. And so Muhammad will shoot two. That's on Jordan Snell, the senior out of Cary, North Carolina. 6th game he's played in this season. And before we continue on, let us pause 10 seconds for station identification. You're listening to Seminole Basketball from Legends Global. Muhammad made the first, and he makes the second. Put them both in. Shah Muhammad. Sunstop post-game show. On the way, Saunier over to Snell. Colt Langdon in the game as well, a redshirt freshman, hometown boy out of Raleigh. Saunier starts a drive, backing in Muhammad, flips now over. Breed, long 3-ball, he made another one. That's his second and the 18th 3 of the day made by NC State. Whew, mama. Jones the rip through the attack. Jones trying to rise up and dunk it, couldn't finish, and it caroms out of bounds to the FSU sideline. It'll be NC State ball. Well, we got to regroup, and we can't allow this, Adrian. This remember when Tampa, Texas A&M got after us pretty good. We let it snowball into about a 3-week deal. We cannot do that now.
Nope. Gonna turn right back. Get ready to go again.
Saunier backdoor cut. Langdon, excuse me, not a Snell. Snell looking for room. Snell on the dribble. Rises, came free for a 3, off to the right, no good. Basong the rebound.
Surprised that didn't go in.
I know, so am I. Here's Miles attacking, loses the dribble, bumped into by Allen Breed in a foul. And he's gonna foul out of the game. 19 fouls, so Miles will shoot the 1-and-1. Arsenault back in. Allen Breed is at Providence with Ed Cooley before heading down to McNeese last season, or 2 seasons ago. Been banged up, redshirt at 2023, got hurt after 2 games last year. Miles makes the first, earns the second. Sadly, I think our guy Martin Somerville's 3-point shooting streak is going to end today.
Dang.
43 games in a row with a 3. Miles misses the second. Basong the offensive rebound. Lowers the shoulder, misses the bunny, and a late whistle and a foul on Saunier.
Wow. This is what's really interesting. We were getting just killed on these foul calls. And I love how officials are evening it out. Because, I mean, all of a sudden, you look at the end, we got 10-10 now. Shot Thomas.
Thomas puts it in. Basong, he's earned some more minutes today.
Yeah, he did, 100%.
Team high 13 points, his best scoring day in the Garnet and Gold. Make it 14. Makes both free throws. Final 108. Snell looking to inbound, full court pressure. Into Saunier, back to Snell. Under 1 to go. Saunier between the keys. Man-to-man defensively by FSU. Now Abel. Langdon rips through on the attack. Backing in Muhammad. Pivoting. Tough fall-away shot. Missed it, no good. Saunier offensive rebound. NC State beating us up on the glass, unfortunately, today. Their 11th offensive rebound. 17 second chance points. 10 to shoot, 35 to play. Abel, another three. Made it.
Good player.
That ties a season high 19 threes made by NC State. Lasong crossing, driving, backing in. Final 25 seconds. Wiggins three. That's off, no good. Rebound pinballs around. Jump ball. Saunier and Basong are points at NC State, and that'll do it. Final 18.9. This one is one of those you just say, wow. Full court pressure. Abel into Arsenault. The Wolfpack will bring it across the timeline, and our final 14 seconds will expire. Snell has it. Dribbling out the clock. Will Wade says no shot. He and Luke Laux will high five and a hug at midcourt. That'll do it. NC State, the Wolfpack all day today. They come in and make a statement on the road in ACC play. 3-1 for the second time to start conference play in the past 11 seasons, and back-to-back road wins for the Wolfpack for the first time since February 2021.
Yeah. Great job, King. Tip your cap to them today. Great job.
They win by the final of 113 to 69. Sunstop postgame show is up next. We are back after this timeout.
Are you ready for the ultimate game day experience? Look no further than Sunstop Stores.